why it cuts us off like that. Like, what the hell? Anyway, what is popping, everybody? It is Monday. We are late, and I really didn't feel like coming here, but it's Messy Monday, and we have to get this done because you guys really depend on us to get y'all through y'all workday, and y'all be looking for us, and we got to be on timing for y'all. So, welcome back, everybody, to this Monday edition of Media Showdown. Everybody, please throw your prayer hands in the chat for Goddess. Goddess will be returning to us hopefully by Wednesday, if not by Friday, definitely. But for now, put your prayer hands in the chat for Goddess as we just lift our Media Showdown panelist up, our sister, our friend, one of y'all faves, because we all y'all faves, period. Anyway, it is Monday. Y'all know how we do. It's been a weekend, and today we are going to be talking about baddies, because baddies, it was a lot going on. Now, I know a lot of y'all want to talk about all the other events that happened, and y'all gonna want to talk about the situation with Chrisean being jumped. We may or may not touch on that. We are going to talk about ET, and ET coming out and saying things that she had to say. But most of all, what I want to focus on today is what was going on with Chrisean and Tesehki. We're also going to talk about Summer, because she's having a dangerous crash out, if you ask me. ET speaking out about Chrisean and the jumping situation. And we may talk a little bit about Chasity and what's been going on with her as well, and whatever other topics come to mind. But there's one particular person we're not going to talk about, and that is a person who shall not be named. Uh, but I cannot say that someone on the panel may not be like, the person who shall not be named can suck their boop. As you know, we try to get to the 10-minute mark before we start the show, because today is Messy Monday. All right. And up here with me today, I have Dre, I have Kristen, and I have Poppington. And I'm gonna start with Poppington first and then work our way around the panel. Poppington, how was your weekend?
Regular, schmegula. Nothing really exciting. It snowed here. Um, what day? Saturday.
I
So
miss
we've been in the house just chilling because it's been brick ass, not just cold, brick ass in New York for the last 3 days. Right now it's only 25 degrees. So I'm in my house with my thermostat on 75 because I'm a summer baby from the Caribbean and I don't like the cold. Um, yeah, and it was just a lot of it was a lot of things going on the internet. So I've just been home chilling, watching Korean movies and in the internet. That's it.
I miss the snow. And I have a question. At some point, do the Korean movies actually start like being repetitive? Like, because you've been watching them for a very, very long time now, for months. And,
Well, it'd be like the same kind of plots, but every movie is different. So
yeah.
it's like some of them be mad diabolical. Like they be trying to drown babies at birth because they girls and all kind of stuff. And then some of them be, oh, I reborn and I found out like before I died, my husband was a scumbag. So now I'm gonna marry his brother for revenge.
Oh
It'd
my
be
God.
like the same plots, but it'd be so many different storylines. And now, thanks to Dre, he got me watching the Caucasian ones about all of the werewolves and alphas and lunas and stuff. So yeah, but they're like the same kind of stories, but it's always like a twist or a turn. Like the baby could have mind reading powers, or
What?
they could be a mystic. They could be from a mystic sect that got to ascend, so they got to do one more round of life. It just be mad different stuff.
Oh,
It's like a drug for real because you start watching them and you can't stop. You got to know what happens, even though it be crazy. You know what?
well, I want to say welcome to Rochelle. She's become a member. Now, you guys, the membership over here is different than the membership over on reviews. The membership over here is just so that you guys get the stickers. I will be working on more stickers very soon, so you guys have exclusive ones that you can put up in the chat. There's a receipt. There's a Henny glass and popcorn, I believe. There's different stickers. There's also stickers when you're a member over on reviews that you get being a member. Plus, you guys will get the Wicked Wednesdays coming back this week. Since we have Showdown at 7 p.m., I can bring Wicked Wednesdays back and it doesn't coincide or become too much for me. Poppington, you sent us a video of the snow. Is it okay if we share the video of the snow in New York?
Go ahead. Don't laugh at me, y'all, because I was kind of high when I made the video, so y'all gonna see me act a little crazy. But go
So
ahead.
I miss the snow. I miss New York, but I do not miss the cold. But this was Compton showing us the snow. Look at it. It's so beautiful.
Let it snow. Let
Slow
it
down. I was
snow.
It looks
Outside
awful.
is cold.
I loved it. I
And
don't
the
miss
fire's
it.
burning. So baby, let it
It's
snow.
just so wet. That's why I
This is
don't like snow.
ridiculous.
I
But what
hate
does
when
brick ass mean?
ass means it is so freezing cold that you got frostbite underneath your fucking jeans that if you did not put on layers to go outside, it is freezing out there. 5 pairs of socks on, freezing cold, or you gonna lose your toes.
So your
Miss
booty
Jackie.
cheeks
Don't talk
sweat
about my
froze.
Uggs. Don't talk about my Uggs, Miss Jackie. Okay.
It's so cold outside that it hurts, that it hits you and it hurts like a brick.
Yeah, like a
So
brick.
is
It's so
y'all,
cold, it's hitting you like bricks. Yeah.
so do y'all see the rats out there?
Yes. You can
Oh,
see your breath. You can see the steam coming off the top of your head if you don't have a hat on. Like, yeah, cold,
oh Lord.
cold. Mm-hmm.
Mom tried to
Kristen,
lie to
how was
me and
your
tell me,
weekend?
oh, it's a different kind of cold.
Yeah.
Diabolical. Uh, until out to the Christmas parade, he was bad as per usual. Ended up holding him for over an hour straight, but he waved at every single person in the parade. I got to put that video up for y'all, but um, and then went and fought a whole bunch of people out in the holidays. I just want to say, if y'all don't like the city every other day of the year, please stop coming.
Well, I agree. Don't come to the cities if you don't like it on a basis. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, the cold is beautiful to be inside, and I just hate being outside in it. Like, I only like when it's freshly. Shout out to One Trap Pain, who is now following over on Twitch. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much. It's wonderful to have you here. Um, the cold in the south is different than the cold in the north. The cold in the south still compared to the north has a little bit of a tropical feel to it, but when you are actually oh it's quite a few people that had followed from yesterday. Well, you followed me yesterday, it means you came across something. Shout out to SMG who gave out 2 community subs. Shout out to Keish_30 who gave a community sub. I didn't see those. Shout out to Mama Zay who resubbed for 3 months, period. Okay. You've been a member for 4 months, so shout out to you. Shout out to SNP. I don't know how to say that. Sniping Vos who resubbed as well. Shout out to everybody who's resubbing, and shout out to Phanasia who gave out a community sub 4 days ago. I missed all of that. But anyway, yeah, the slushiness of the snow, you can keep it because down here, even when it's cold, like only when it's at night is it kind of reminiscent of a fall cold night up north, but it's not even anything compared because
You get
you don't
24 hours and it's gone.
like
And every store around is going to close too.
right.
Well, the slush done turned into ice because it's so cold outside. So right now we got a whole bunch of white ice and black ice. I almost bust my ass this morning going down my driveway. So that's the slushy part. I agree because once snow gets slushy and then it starts getting cold again, that slush turns into ice. Real nasty, black, ugly looking ice.
Yeah. A shout out to Facebook. We're not popular on Facebook, but there's somebody over there watching. So shout out to you. Dre, how was your weekend?
It was very eventful. High and oh, I learned about the people in the mountains, the little people in the mountains. That's me.
Stop calling them that.
They're not little people.
See? Y'all proving my point, what I said. Y'all proving my point, but it's okay. I'm not gonna go there. That will be nice.
What is the proper name? What is the proper name? What are you trying to say?
I don't know their names. I just know where they at.
Height challenged.
High challenge people that are
No, it's a
mean.
height deficiency, not a height challenge. It's a height deficiency.
See,
You're supposed to let him run with it.
yeah, but she's a little person, so
Here we go.
they get very offended. But anyway,
It's after 10 minutes. You can cuss them out.
It's very eventful learning about them and stuff like that, and that they were mean. And it's some mountain where you can't go outside after a certain time, and what you hear, and what you hear, and what you see, and what you see. But anyway,
this, Dre, because the little people, as you are calling them, in the Appalachian Appalachian Mountains, they're part of what is the politically correct term? Well, Native American tribes. They're a part of that. So
yeah,
I hope that they get you.
it's okay. I ain't going up there with them.
I mean, most natives still say Indian, so I mean, don't nobody take offense to that for real. Like my whole family says Indian.
That's why I had asked Kristen earlier, like, was the little people really that mean?
You didn't ask Kristen nothing. You just came
whatever.
I'm not from Appalachia. Like, why would I know?
Those is your people. But yeah, they were mean, and I find out why. Other little, like everybody that's little is mean. I found out why, but very eventful, like I said, and high. But yeah,
so what are you?
Huh?
What are you?
I'm considered a giant to y'all.
No.
You're barely 6 foot. What are you talking about?
I said I'm 6'2". Why don't you stay down there, little person?
How am I little? I'm 5'7".
Ass person.
What?
I put on heels. I could kick you in the face, Dre.
Diabolical.
Dre.
But yeah. Huh?
We're gonna keep it pushing, okay? We don't want to hear no more about your weekend and your little people, because you're mean. You're being mean.
I'm not mean. I just want to know how everybody operated in the snow and everything, since we was talking about the snow. I want to know, do y'all go outside?
He kept saying it's colder here. Yeah,
I'm sure they thermostats like everybody else. What are you talking about?
See, he's discriminatory.
Ain't nobody living no fucking DP. What are you talking about?
Snow gets tall. Y'all not visualizing snowfall and it grows.
They have fireplaces and thermostats. That's how they do it.
Oh.
Dre is talking.
So what about outside? Like when the snow get high, you know,
falling in the snow. That's what see, and that's
I would love to see that. Would they be able to get up? Like when the snow reach a certain level, is it not cool to go outside? I mean, a certain height, is it cool to not go outside for y'all? Like, how does it go?
The views and opinions expressed by Dre are not the views and opinions of Press Box, its owner, or anybody else on this panel or chat. These are the sole thoughts of Dre. So when y'all decide to grab your pitchforks and go peek at him, make sure you aim at him, because we ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay.
Look, I got one for him too, Henny. No, let me ask Dre this question.
What?
If your big ass falls in the snow, can you get up?
Yes, I can get up. They can't because they ain't got much strength. And then you got the snow falling on it.
How long is it going to take you to get up in the snow and the ice?
Oh, you hush. How long is it going to take you to get up in the snow?
Trying to be funny as hell.
He's copying now. He's copying, so we done got him irritated. We good.
No, I'm not irritated.
We got him for you, little people.
About the. Okay, never mind. We just gonna skip on by here because I would be like, it shouldn't be right for people to live there, and it snow goes taller than them. You know, it's just not okay. But go ahead, hit me.
Like you care, because you don't.
No, I do care, because what if an avalanche happen around and y'all there? They ain't gonna never find you.
If an avalanche happened and you was there, they wasn't gonna find you.
Thank you, Pop.
I got a better chance of being found.
No, no, you don't. We do because in avalanches and stuff, if you could
You look
burrow a
like a
nice
tree
little
stump.
hole, you good.
That look like a tree
Mhm.
stump
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
or fire hydrant.
What year do you think it is, Dre?
2025.
Okay, then really think about the things you are asking.
Mm-hmm. Because you act
I
like
am thinking about the things that I have asked you.
we not in medieval times no more, Dre.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. What's wrong with what I've said?
Because there
Ain't
is
nothing wrong.
technology that will help with things. They are not riding around with husky dogs on those sleds. Like, knock it off.
People got
No,
snowmobiles and shit.
See why you give him that visual.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't think about it.
See, she did it.
See,
Oh,
look,
I'm
yeah.
out.
Anyway, you guys. So last night, I hope everybody watched Baddies, because if not, this is going to be a spoiler alert for all of y'all. And hopefully you watched everybody that you love to watch do their reviews. By the time we get here, we are going to do ours, okay? And we were going to start with Tesehki and Chrisean, but I actually want to start here because let me just say this. Tinka and Cold Killer, we are tired, okay? I get it. I get it. I get it. Tinka, you couldn't let Cold Killer have one up on you. You had to go and get yours. But please let this be the last go round that y'all have, because you out there with the little eye. You can only see out of one good eye. You got a broken finger, and you out here still trying to fight after everybody done told you to stop fighting. You still out here trying to fight. Like, girl, what is we doing? What are we doing? And then
Because she.
but see, after she got her little one and skibbity pap that she was satisfied with, she gonna say, I told you my hand broke. As if Cold Killer came after her. You came back out the house to get your ones. Like, everybody told you, Ben told you to stop. You just kept going. Like, you just kept going.
Well, with Tinka, I feel like she has to do something because she's boring, she's ugly, her booty looks like it stinks. And nobody wanted her on this season. We didn't understand why the hell Lemmy casted her for this season, because the last 2 seasons she was on, if I remember correctly, everybody in the comments was saying that they would have rather Meatball on there than her. So she has to fight stupid fights and like things that we don't understand in order for her to get a check, because everything else is like, we don't care. We don't care about your bleached skin, your botched BBL. We don't care that you're always, it looked like you never wear drawers and your butt stink. Like, we don't care. We don't. So she has to keep fighting and keep making herself look like a fool in order to get that check.
Listen, I wasn't gonna bring it up, but sister to the end brought it up. That acne on her face is disturbing me. And I'm trying to think, is that something that comes after you have a baby? Like, I know babies get those pimple stuffs on their face and all that. What is that on her face? Why is that there? And why are we putting makeup on top of it? It looks like it itches.
You do get it after you have a baby. I forgot what it's called, but you can get a rash. But if y'all remember when the first season she came on, when everybody was laughing that her face was like 15 colors without makeup on, she already had bad acne.
Yeah.
That's why she was so upset that they was talking about her acne.
This is just postpartum hives. Okay. So it says, because I had to go look. Often postpartum acne driven by hormonal shifts, or sometimes a benign condition called PUP. PUPPP. PUP.
Like a puppy? She looked like a dog.
Why are you like this?
Because it's Messy Monday and I'm being messy.
Well, I'm just going to say this. I'm over it. It looked like Dolly over it too. Like, everybody's looking like she just caught everybody by surprise. Like, what are you doing here? Like, that's how I felt when she came from around the corner. I'm like, what is she doing here? Like, what are we doing? I don't want to see y'all salsa dance again. But anyway, I guess Tink got her ones in and she felt good and confident about what she did. Or maybe her hand was just hurting so bad she decided to give it up or whatever. Now, if you watch with us over there on Patreon, you know I've been roasting everybody's confessional outfits because what the fuck is going on this season? Everybody looks a hot ass mess in them confessionals. Like they do. I don't get it. Like only people that looked good in their confessionals to me was Nunu and Suki. And Suki skated by because she got on a little tank top, you know, with her wig. Her wig is laying, her makeup is laying, her nails is dope. You know what I'm saying? So she skated by, but Nunu, she's coordinated. Everything was coordinated. Everybody else looks like they're from different eras and times. The 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the early 90s. Like it's just, I don't know who dressed them. I don't know who told them that this looked good, but their confessional outfits do not look good. So if you want to see the roast and hear the roast that be going on, then y'all would have to join on Patreon to hear the roast. But on the next somebody said Monster Clouds over on Twitch said it comes from not washing your face.
She looked like she don't wash her face or her ass, so I believe it.
God. Now listen. Okay, Dre.
Nah, that BBL looks stinky. Like as soon as you bend it over to give it to you, it just puffs a smell. Like, huh?
It
It do.
looks horrible. It looks horrible. I guess my tongue was being tied because it keeps kicking me out. I apologize. But it does look like it stinks. I agree with Pop. Look, it smells like sour something.
Sour baby milk.
Sour ass squash. I don't know. Just sour something.
God. Not her face look like whack booty. Okay, we got to move on from here.
Her butt smell like sour face bleaching cream.
Oh my God. Clothes look like Forever 21 and makeup look like the 99-cent store and the wig looks like buy one, get one free. I'm done. Y'all have no chill. It's Messy Monday and y'all are definitely being messy. But the next messy situation that's going on Baddies is Summer. Now, I'm not going to get into Summer's dangerous crash out because I want to wait to get into that because I want to make sure that we give y'all all of the Henny spill and all of our views on this week's episode before we get into breaking down Summer. Now, not breaking her down the bad way, but just breaking down observations. With Summer and Lex, this dynamic right here. Now, I hear a lot of people, they're like, oh, Summer expects, Lex and Dolly to fight for her, and she's just mad that they didn't jump into the Tesehki fight. And I mean, I've done my poking around to see what people are saying, so I understand what the people are saying before we start saying what we're saying. Now, I feel like when it comes down to this dynamic, it's something more going on than just that, but that's just me. I do feel like she feels a way towards Lex. And I think it took Chrisean shedding a light on the fact that they pick and choose when they're going to defend her. Now, we've said this before where the whole season, whole prior seasons, anytime somebody came for one of them, they all came for them. People came for Summer. Summer was, Summer would get her little 1-2 in, and then Lex would be the main one running to her defense, like, okay, you done forced Summer, now square up with me. And when it came to Tesehki, it was like there was no energy with that. Okay, if you didn't agree with what she was saying, you didn't agree with what she was popping it about, I get that. But at the same time, y'all weren't pulling Tesehki off of her. Y'all weren't breaking up nothing. Y'all was just sitting back, letting it happen. And to me, I mean, I'm not going to let my friend get beat up. The least y'all could have did once Tesehki was like, okay, she smacked her. Why y'all wasn't like, all right, Tesehki, that's enough. Like, you done already smacked her. You don't have to fight her, but y'all could have at least been like, that's enough. You done already smacked her. You done already whatever. Y'all kept letting Tesehki go round for round for round for round. And then you're telling Summer to shut up. So I kind of see where she's coming from. But on the flip side of everything with Lex and Dolly, I also feel like, girl, I've been trying to tell you to sit down. You won't sit down and shut up. Like, you won't shut up. So I see where they're coming from too. But I just feel like her outburst when they got to the house all came because of what happened at the dinner. Like at the dinner, she was by herself, solo dolo. So don't come to me now trying to tell me to shut up when you wasn't telling that bitch to shut up. Like, I don't know. That's just how I see it on both sides. But again, there's more going on here. We all know from the previews that it came out that they was doing a little licky with one another. So maybe that's playing a part in this. I don't know. What say y'all?
Well, what I think is Dolly and Lex is mad pussy because when it came down to people like Scotty that don't fight like that, when it came down to anybody that any one of them have fought, they always tagging each other in. So if you could be like that with the most, and I'm not even saying that Scotty's pussy. I'm just using the word. You could do that with the most pussiest person in the house, but then when it comes to the one that y'all need to jump, you don't want to do that. I'm all on Summer's side. I don't give a fuck. You could tell me shut up all you want, because they've been both Dolly and Lex been saying shit about other people that Summer told them to shut up about, and she's still got in the paint with them. So I understand.
Hold that thought, because you saying what Dolly and Lex was saying, but we didn't get to this part in the episode yet. But on the bus, on the Sprinter bus, Summer was saying y'all didn't stand on what y'all said. So I think there was some conversations they was having behind the scenes about how they was going to handle things, and it didn't play out that way.
Well, from one of Summer's lives, she let it be known that it was told to them to jump Tesehki by Lemmy Peppy Steppy. He told them to do it. And then after it wasn't done, they got pulled into a meeting and got yelled at. And that's when it all came out that it seems that Dolly and Lex was jealous because Summer is the one that's getting the most shine, but she's out of the two of them. Like, besides Lex fighting, she's boring and Dolly's always boring. So, I mean, I knew the big three wasn't going to last because it would have been some kind of jealousy. I didn't know that they would have been jealous of Summer. She was the last person. I thought maybe Lex would have been getting too much shine because of how Natalie treat Lex and stuff like that. But they're boring as hell. And it came out of Summer's mouth like, y'all didn't jump her with me. Lemmy wanted us to. Y'all got in trouble with Lemmy, and then all of a sudden it was, but we always gotta wait on Summer, and why everything gotta be Summer, and da Summer. Summer is the most entertaining one. Whether you hate her or like her, she is the most entertaining one. And I really feel like I'm gonna keep it a buck. I see the friend dynamic. Like, Lex is the cute one. Dolly's cute too and gets dressed. Summer's the little crash out and she a little uglier than us. So we always got like this little thing in the back of our head that Summer's less than. So now when Summer's more than us, it's a problem. And the reason why I'm saying that I'm seeing this is because I experienced that myself in a personal thing with my friends. Because when everybody was getting name brand shit, everything was cool. But the moment I started getting more shit than them, everybody's true colors came out because in their minds, I didn't deserve it. In their minds, I was under them, beneath them in some kind of way, whether it was looks, whether it was fashion, whether it was deserving it, whatever. So that's what I'm actually seeing with Dolly and Dolly and Lex right now concerning Summer. They was not thinking that she was going to be,
Summer's not an ugly girl. She's cute.
No, I'm not saying she's ugly, but when you put the three together, she's the least cutest out the three. I never said Summer was ugly, but this is how girls think. And I mean, I really personally, friends that I had for 15, 20 years, the moment that I ain't have to hunch and suck to get shit from a nigga, and my husband was giving me stuff and I was getting more stuff than them, everybody's true colors came out. That's when I started hearing, oh, you think you better than us, and oh, now you getting stuff. You think you better than us. You think you cute now. It be underlining shit already that be brewing that nobody be thinking about. But I really feel like that's what's playing out right now. Like Summer is getting more hype than they are, and I don't think they're liking it.
Anybody else want to chime in?
I don't think they were ever friends. They were just leeching off Summer because she was a breakout star. And what proved to me that was Lex going straight, and now all of a sudden she's Tesehki's twin or whatever they call themselves. Like, even if I fall out with somebody, I'm not gonna go befriend their ops I don't know. It just don't make no sense to me. But I've been feeling like that. Like they weren't entertaining without Summer, and we see that this season. They're not entertaining without her. I mean, they're not. Yeah, they're not entertaining without her. But I don't know. I feel like they was just trying to latch on to her because she was shining and they wasn't, and they wanted to just become the big three so they could ride the wave.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna say that, Latisse, that I think, Summer is cuter than Dolly, but um I don't know. I just feel like, y'all felt like she was one that y'all could do without. And yeah, she's going up this season. And hey, Lisa Plays. Um, Shout out to everybody on Twitch. I get where her frustration is coming in at. What I don't like is how Lex is trying to play stupid, like she doesn't understand the dynamic of what's going on. Like she don't understand the words that came out of Summer's mouth. Because before Tesehki bust through that curtain to get at Summer, Summer was saying to Lex, "Don't let nobody come in this room." And what happened? Tesehki came plowing through. And it's like, why are you letting her keep going after her? Like at that point, I could be remembering incorrectly, but at that point, I don't recall Summer saying anything to Tesehki. She was talking to Tommy. I don't
She
know.
didn't. No, she
And
didn't.
she just comes crashing through the curtain after her, I guess, because her voice was going. And Lex, you just let it happen. Like you ain't try to stop. Nobody's saying fight, but I mean, damn, there's a way to, protect your friend. Like, nah, don't do that. Try to. At that point in time, Tesehki was talking to everybody except for Chrisean and except for Summer. Everybody else was able to talk to her. So you couldn't talk to her at that moment, like, all right, Tesehki, like, chill, like, you already got her. I know we trying to get her, like, we're trying to get her to stop talking, like, just let us deal with Summer. Like, you didn't do none of that. You just let her keep getting ragged on.
But that's what I'm saying. As a friend, y'all already the last 2 seasons, y'all wasn't about talking and making fights stop. It wasn't about none of that. So as my friend, you're my friend. We're supposed to be friends. You're my friend. She bust through that curtain and tried to jump on me. Fuck her talking to her girl. You were supposed to grab her ass too.
Right.
And not for nothing, it'd be a pick and choosing with these girls. Like, I don't respect Lex because I always felt that if her and Tesehki got in the paint, she would give Tesehki a run for her money. But now I see that you're scared. You're scared of her. When you're scared of people that could beat you up 9 times out of 10, either you run with your tail between your legs or you try to become their friend. And that's what they did. And not for nothing, Lex be popping mad shit. But the consequences, they thought of the consequences of jumping Tesehki. Because yes, Chrisean is there. Yes, Marsh is there. Yes, so whoever is on Tesehki's side, and if Chrisean, you would have hit her sister, she would have jumped in. I hate that people are saying, how do y'all know she wouldn't have just let her get jumped? That is her fucking sister. It was a different story. Me protecting my child and my belly, my unborn child, is a totally different story than all of us standing here and y'all bitches try to jump my sister in my face.
Right.
So you would have had to deal with Anna. You would have had to deal with Biggie. You would have had to deal with Chrisean. You would have had to deal with Marsh. It would have been 3 against like 6 or 7 people. So I really feel like that was more of like a strategic move. Like, if we do this, this might fuck us up for the whole season. So they chose to throw their friend under the bus instead of getting in the paint. That's how I'm looking at it. So her and Dolly, to me, that was mad pussy. Y'all chose not to fight and give up y'all friend so y'all could be on the side of the people that you think could beat you up. That's corny, regardless to if your friend is wrong or not. And Kristen's right. Just because we ain't friends no more don't mean, I know the whole saying, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yeah, but that comes in real battle, real war, real beef. This is TV. Like, this is TV. So Chrisean was right. Y'all fake friends to her. Because Summer, no matter that she can't fight, would have popped it on anybody for one of them. And we seen her do it a million fucking times. And we all say Summer can't fight. So if Summer could do that for y'all, why y'all couldn't jump in the paint with the eater for her?
This is true. This is true. Now, this right here, okay, so Smiley returned, but I'm trying to get to Tesehki and Tommy. sitting on this lawn. Now, to me, this scene right here, I just feel like she was throwing a temper tantrum. Okay. She's sitting on the ground. She's boo crying. You know, I don't know. Like, this just was weird to me because the day before, you was just sitting up here talking about how Tommy, a matter of fact, earlier that night, you was just saying that Chrisean was sitting back and Tommy was talking about you and Summer was talking about you. But if you back it up to the whole hotel thing, you said Sapphire told you, but in the truck, you said production told you that Chrisean and Tommy was talking about you. Then you said Sapphire said that Chrisean was sitting there while Tommy was talking about her. Then you get in front of Natalie and you say to Natalie that Chrisean sat there while Tommy and Summer was talking about you. Yet here you are breaking down, crying in the arms of Tommy, who you said was talking about you in front of your sister, and you're claiming that's why you're mad at Chrisean, but you done changed up the reasons why you're so mad. You're telling Tommy that Chrisean is lying, but you never say to Chrisean, you lied on me. I never heard her say to Chrisean directly, why are you lying on me? In her face, you said to her, why would you say that about me? Not you're lying on me. And to me, that would have been my point that I'm angry about. But then again, I have a problem with people lying on me. Like, most people be like, oh, it's a lie, whatever. I ain't gonna pay that shit no mind. No, me, when you're lying on me, that infuriates me. And I fight to get the truth out there. Like, that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people look at it like, oh, you going so hard to prove yourself. It must be a lie. No, there are actually people out there like myself who will go hard to prove the truth because you're lying on me. I don't like liars. I hate when my kids lie to me. Like, they've taught me patience with them because kids are going to lie about little things like who did this. And they say, I don't know. Yet it's just me and you in the house, or it's just the two of y'all and me in the house, but y'all saying, I don't know. And I know for a fact I ain't do it. I had to learn to express patience with my children, but I hate a fucking liar. And if you're lying on me and you're saying that I did something to you, like what's being the allegations that are on her now, the first thing that's going to be, fuck all of that. You tried to jump me. Fuck all of that. People talking about me like a dog in front of you. You lied on me. You're lying on me. Why you not out here telling these people you lied on me? Like, that's going to be my narrative. And I understand you can't expect you and other people, but that's an allegation that I'm going to have you right here in my face. We right here on this show. The disrespect was loud. Make the apology even louder. You lied on me. Like, I'm not going to let up that you lied on me because you in my face. But that's not the narrative that we're hearing when she's in Chrisean's face, which makes everybody look at you like, well, you're telling all these girls that she lied on you the whole season. She wasn't here. It was a lie. It was a lie. It was a lie. And then you're standing here and you're talking to a person who you just spazzed out on Chrisean about because you said she let them talk about you. But here you are telling this girl your business. Like, me personally, I would have been like, bitch, get out my face. Like, you was just sitting here talking about me. The fuck is you in my face for? Before I punch you in your shit, get out my face. Like, I would have been on that type of timing with her if you was talking about me. Because I'm not going to confide in you. And I'm not going to break down in your arms at all. I don't want you around me. Like, that's a fact. Don't be around me in my face trying to play problem solver when you part of the problem. But no, she's sitting there. She's breaking down to Tommy. She's saying she won't fix it. Tommy's like, what do you want her to fix? She tells Tommy what she wants her to say, but you can't tell her what you told Tommy to her face. Chrisean is there. And at first, you know, everybody's trying to be nosy or whatever, but then everybody backs up. They're still paying attention to what's going on because everybody's nosy, just like we are. And it's like, at first, Tesehki's talking normal to Chrisean. Then her voice starts going in and out. But once she noticed all eyes were on her, she started getting loud. You wasn't just that loud, though. Once you noticed everybody was standing around and she wasn't saying what you wanted her to say, all of a sudden it's, you're a manipulator. Yeah, this and that. But what she don't realize is all the baddies seem fed up, including Natalie. Natalie is just like, okay, you know, this is what's going on with them, but we're not getting involved in it. It's like they tired of the narrative on the season. Like season after season since Baddies East, this has been it. The only season they didn't have that narrative is when they was in Africa and you wasn't there.
But that just goes to my theory of when who they said brought it back. What's Suki friend name? Sapphire. When Sapphire brought it back, it probably wasn't bad at all, and she made it that way. Because, like you said, there's no way in hell, if you're the person that my sister was letting talk bad about me, why am I sitting there talking to you? You should have got slapped. So, to me, this was what Chrisean said, like, we're going to see that it wasn't even nothing, and we're going to see how she crashes out behind it. But my whole thing is I'm on your side with this. If you're saying I'm a liar, because I don't like when people call me a liar either. But if you keep saying that I'm a liar, then my response to you all the time would be, why are you lying on me? Tell the truth.
Right.
It would like her response. It's like, I'm sorry to say, but your response is of a guilty person that wants the person that you did wrong to make it right for you and your ego, not nothing else, just you and your ego, because you've been dealing with these alleged allegations for 2 years now, and it ain't stopping your bag. It ain't doing nothing. So my whole thing is, like I said, it's 2 ways to always handle something. It's more than 2, but it's always 2 straight ways to always handle something. Some people be like, oh, well, you lying. I know it's a lie. I ain't even going to deal with it, which you didn't do. And then some people's going to press the person to tell the truth, which you still didn't do. Mm-hmm. You want her to publicly apologize for saying that to you on TV. She did it in private. And this is my whole thing.
Yeah.
Y'all did it in private. It shouldn't have been public in the first place. The apology came the way it was supposed to come, in private. Y'all are sisters. That was a moment. Y'all should have kept that moment. But saying that, I'm going to say this too. You can't pick and choose what other people can do. You let your friends talk about your sister and her baby, and they talk about her in front of you, and you don't stop anything. We saw it in the first episode when y'all was all on the sprinter. This is before, allegedly, Tommy said what she said to Chrisean to get you mad. So why are you picking and choosing? Why is it okay for your friends to say shit about her, but the people that fuck with her can't say shit about you? What I think is that she realized that if she doesn't cause a division between the two of them, that the whole cast, most of the whole cast, except for the one sucking on her dick, is going to be on Chrisean's side. So she had to intervene in some kind of way and make it. I don't think she was trying to make Chrisean leave, but she was trying to make Chrisean feel uncomfortable there. She was trying to pull people in on her side. Because if you notice, they don't talk about the sister drama. A lot of them stay out of it. Tommy's the only one, her and Summer are the only one that actually said something about it. Like, without it being other people involved and stuff like that. Everybody is not going to say anything. We got to work together. I done worked with people I don't like, done knew these little slutty secrets, all that. But we still have to work together. So I understand that. But then you got to think about it too. She realized too, these girls, even though they were my friends for the last 3 seasons, they have a stronger bond with Chrisean than they have with her. And that's Jayla, Rolly, Scotty. Like, they have a stronger bond. Even Persuasion's ass has a stronger bond with Chrisean than they do with you. And in order for me not to look like I'm an outcast, everybody believes her and I believe me, because if everybody was chilling with her and not really chilling with her with Tesehki for the whole season, it would have been that assumption. Oh, everybody believes Chrisean. You can't, as a person that did that and is trying to hide it, you can't let that happen. And I think this is what this all was. Like, it was a play to make it confusion, like a confusion thing, make people second guess believe in Chrisean, because I'm sure she's seen it. And Nunu told us, Nunu said she was getting to know all the girls. She was telling she was explaining, the girls were asking her, and she was explaining all the situations that have been going on for the last 2 years. She hasn't been on the show. So that includes her sister too. So to me, this is a deflection, and it was a very bad deflection, girl. You need acting classes because you look stupid. You are 30 something years old and you're crying and throwing a temper tantrum because of something your 25-year-old sister said that, okay, you getting a little backlash from it, but it didn't stop your life. It didn't put you in jail. It didn't stop your bag. None of that. So to me, it's like, girl, you just want her to lie for you and say that you didn't do it to make yourself feel better. Nobody else but yourself. It ain't for the fans. It ain't for the baddies. It's for yourself. And that's how most people that victimize people feel. Like, oh, well, everything's always done to me, so they do it and they're blaming me and it's not my fault. No. Like I said, it's nothing. Y'all were kids. We know the situation. We know that this is a generational curse that is set upon your family. You could have came out and been like, look, we were kids. A lot of things happened in our family. I apologize. Whatever, if you wanted to. But me personally, once that the private apology happened, you as the oldest sibling, you as the more adult in the situation, shouldn't have brought it back up. You shouldn't have felt so sensitive about it if you really accepted that apology.
Yeah, Chrisean apologized for telling her truth. She didn't apologize for telling her truth. She apologized for saying it online to the world, but not for what happened to her. Exactly. Like Chrisean, she was like, this is my truth. Matter of fact, let me just go ahead and let me pull that up really quickly because Chrisean addressed that, and she's not going to take it back because that's her truth. And when it's somebody's truth, you can't expect them to take that back. Like, it is what it is. You're going to have to deal with it. And that's it. All right. So let me go
Cater to the fact that I said what I said, it happened. Like, for real. Only thing I apologize for is that it became a social media thing, it became a network thing, and it was exploited in the most negative way. So that's my apologies on that part, but at the same time, my truth is my truth. I said what I said, it happened. And I might tell my truth one day. It was never genuine. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You was only my sister to cater to the fact that I might tell my truth one day. It was never genuine. You know what I'm saying?
So that's how Chrisean felt about it. And, Tesehki has been claiming that she's got these text messages, right? And she teased it when they was on the airplane, her and Shorty Short or whatever, Shorty, whatever the fuck his name is. Anyway, she teased that she had these text messages, but then she turns around, she says, I don't care. She doesn't put the text messages out. Like, my thing is this, if your concern and your focus is clearing your name and you have proof, substantial evidence that says that this person was lying and they've admitted to you that they lied and they apologized to you, then why are you holding that back? Like, what are you doing? Like, I put it out there. Like, put it out there. You've already put everything else out there. Like, the family group chat, we're all in it. You were all in it. And even though y'all don't want nobody to have no opinion, you cannot stop people from having an opinion about stuff that's being put out there. And that's what Chrisean is apologizing for. Like, damn, I aired it out on the show. It's online. Everybody's putting their 2 cents in on it because of that situation. And I apologize for that. But I'm not apologizing for what was said because what was said is my truth. And it's no rebuttal to that. Like, she literally came out and said, my truth is my truth. And this is what I apologize for. I didn't apologize for this. I apologize for this right here. So that right there was your open door to, you got proof that of this, put it out there, but you don't have it. You don't have it. And so these people that keep going back and forth and trying to say, oh, this and that, Chrisean is a liar. This is a liar. Tifa, honestly, she's been caught lying more times than we can count on this show. She's been caught out there lying from the gate. From Baddies East, she was caught lying. The AJ thing, she lied about that, and it was on camera, and Zeus rewound the camera so we could hear it. But Camilla even had vouched that that's what she said. She said AJ. And at the time, Chrisean and AJ was not cool, but AJ was chilling with you. And y'all became like these three amigos. Tifa, AJ, Tay Tay, they was together. So you said AJ. You said it, and then you got mad at her because she called you out on it, and then you threatened her. You threatened her while she was pregnant. And then you left her on the bus. You did not stand tall with your sister. Your sisterly instincts did not kick in to protect your sister because you got off that sprinter and you went in the club and you let the pregnant Chrisean in the sprinter. They threw an egg at her. The egg hit her in the stomach. We saw that. Chrisean had to be walked in by security. You left her by herself when they were throwing eggs at her. You did not protect her at all. And then you turned around after the situation happened where you was bullying her on the sprinter van, allegedly. We're going to say allegedly because we ain't got no footage of that. But you was bullying her on the sprinter bus. You got packed out by her friends. You tried to say that she jumped you, but I showed the footage where Chrisean was standing in the same space and there was no way, there was no video of her hitting you from the people who was recording outside. You said Smiley was pulling. Jay was over top of her, and Smiley was trying to get Jay off of her, but you said Smiley was pulling my hair too. That was a lie. Okay. Chrisean, after the jumping thing happened and all of that, and you got your ones up with Marsh in the field because you didn't fight Jay. You got your ones on with Marsh in the field. You went and you was with those same bitches that was throwing eggs. So who are we to believe? And then Cuzzo was in your comments and in your friends' inbox and all of that. So we've seen a lot of diabolical, shady shit that was going on the whole time. And what pisses me off is that people want to act like that shit don't exist.
And not for nothing, she tried to fight Chrisean twice while she was pregnant. Right. Now that she's not pregnant, and this is a big, because the 2 times you tried to fight Chrisean, once was because she was being emotional and needed sisterly love, and you couldn't drink. That was when they was in the house. And then on the bus, oh, Chrisean's been getting on my nerves all day. You was willing to fight your pregnant sister for that, but you're telling us that she lied on you. She ain't pregnant now, and you did not fucking swing. Come on, girl.
At the end of the day, it is what it is. And I think the baddies are reflecting exactly how the public is feeling with the storyline. There's too many instances where you had ample opportunity that this could have came out. And then my thing is, you're this hot with Chrisean, but you have no smoke for Tristan. Not saying she should have, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to start nothing or none of that. But what I'm saying is you have no smoke for Tristan. Your nephew came out. Your nephew told the story. You were involved in that story and you have no smoke for Tristan. You ain't on him. You're not talking about him. You're not doing none of that. And you're not denying those allegations. You are only denying Chrisean's allegations, which is quite mind-blowing to me how nobody is talking about that part. But everybody always want to say Chrisean is the big liar. Chrisean lied. Chrisean is not telling the truth. But these allegations been out for a very long time. China Ben came out and talked about everything that happened with the family. China Ben aired out everything that was going on behind the scenes because she was tired of everybody lying and everybody pretending. So she came out, aired everything out. Tristan came out, aired it all out. And I don't think that he would lie about that because what man would want to lie about that? No man is going to lie about that stuff happening to him. He's too detailed. And Tesehki, you was the main one. Like, what's the, you know what I'm saying? Where is this smoke? Is it because Chrisean is the one that was in the spotlight first and she's got a bigger star and a bigger shine than you? So you want to go after her and you want to try to damage her reputation and her credibility because what? You feel like she's in your lane? Like, that's the problem. That's the problem. You can't determine whose lane is supposed to be what. Like, we've already heard it said she was supposed to be an athlete. She wasn't supposed to be doing music. Well, she's told you a million times she started doing music because of Blue. And because she went on Blue Girls Club, that's how she ended up on South Central Baddies, which led her to Baddies itself. And then led her to her show Crazy on Love in Love that she had with Blueface, where she reached back and brought her family onto the show. And then from there, she brought the family back the second season. Tesehki, she gave the green light for you to come on to Baddies. Like, she opened the door for you. And yet all we've seen you do is try to tarnish and hinder. And I'm not saying that just to be saying that. I'm saying that emotionless, looking at it, it just feels like you're trying to destiny swap with your sister. That's what it feels like. It feels like destiny swapping. So
See, that be in them Korean
And
dramas too, so I believe that. And I just want to make a point too. Chrisean actually, before all of this happened, when Tristan came out, Chrisean was on her live and she said, yes, he's not lying. So where was the smoke 3 years ago before she even had the baby for her saying that Tristan wasn't lying? Because Chrisean said it out her own mouth, like, no, he's not lying. Yeah, that happened. So why wasn't it smoke then? Because she clearly like gave the okay, like he said something. Yeah, he said the truth. So, like I said, they be picking and choosing. Like they're always picking and choosing. With Tesehki is a pick and choose all the time, and she's very selfish. Like she's all about self. You could tell she's not about the family at all. She is the only sibling. If we look back at all the family gatherings, people buying people stuff, people taking care of people giving people money to go to college, Tesehki is not in none of these conversations. And that's what pisses me off with the family too, being on Tesehki's side, because it's always, oh, well, Chrisean didn't put mommy in a house. Chrisean didn't do this. Chrisean didn't do that. But Chrisean done gave mommy an apartment. Mommy wanted to take drugs and Chrisean wasn't with it. She wanted to go back home. Chrisean done paid for Petey to go to school. Chrisean done paid for Tessa's son, give him stuff for him to go to school. Like the other the other little girl that I think her name is Chasity too, Chasity. All this, you see Chrisean doing things for her family all the time. And Tesehki is not, she does not be around them. She don't do, like, even with posting, the family posts Tesehki more than she posts her own family. So the dynamic is confusing. And it don't make no sense to me. It don't, because it seems like everything is always on Chrisean, and y'all are all grown. I'm sorry, it's 12 of y'all. Mommy should have been had a house before Chrisean even got on Blue Girls Club. Mommy should have been had a house. She had 11 kids, 10 kids already in the streets doing whatever they was doing. Your mother should have been had a house. Tesehki done bought 2 houses since she been on Baddies. Did she buy mommy a house? Did she send money for anybody? Is she paying for Mary birthday parties? Is she doing this? Is she buying everybody in the house Christmas gifts? Is she coming back to Baltimore having family dinners that's costing $2,500, $4,000? No, she's not doing none of that. So I just don't get it. I don't know. It feels like the whole family just has something, like they're all jealous of this little girl for what reason, I do not know. And out of everybody, it seems like her and Petey had it the hardest as a child in that family, as far as the caring, the neglect that they got, them being homeless, all that. Everybody else don't have stories like that. They all was living in ranch houses and getting new cars and doing come on, it's despicable at this point.
Kristen?
I don't like. I'm with you on the lane thing, because they keep. Well, to me, Tesehki broke into Chrisean's lane. I'm gonna say that first. But when you look at all these other families in show business, the Braxtons, the Wayans, what did they do? They put each other on, and now look how much of an empire it is.
Right.
Like, especially the Wayans. I mean, how fucking many of them are actors, comedians, and they're not hating on each other for doing the same thing. They are pulling each other up with them, and they could have. We would have all watched the show with all of the sisters. Every one of us would, because that shit would have been entertaining.
But we were all looking forward, because the way the optics were looking before they got on and it was lights, camera, action, it looked like everything was all good. And it was like, okay, we are we going to get the Malone sisters season that we didn't get the first time? And it was said that we were. But here we are from episode 3. The last 3 episodes, it's been an issue with Tesehki and Chrisean for the past 3 episodes, and it's going to continue into the next episode, right? So it's like,
and started on day 2. Like, you couldn't make it 2 days.
But I think what's happening with Baddies, like I told y'all before, they was going to stretch it out, and I said 6 episodes, but it may end up being the next 7 episodes. But they are dragging this out because they know people wanted to see this. But to me, this was dry. This was really dry, because I mean, there's no way I got you in my face, and we have the opportunity to talk, and it's not being had. The conversation is not being had. And Chrisean was right. She said, I'm trying to talk, but she's not letting, I'm not being allowed to talk. Now, somebody mentioned that they did not like that Chrisean was on her knee in front of her. But to me, that was an act of surrender. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, what do you want me to do? Why you keep bringing this up? Like, why you keep going into this? Like, I'm sure they already knew coming on the season that this was going to end up being a topic. You know how I know? Because Summer said what she said before they started filming. So you already knew there was going to be at least one issue that you had to handle with all of that. But I feel like all of that, it just blew up. And now that the cameras are on, the true motives are showing. Like Chrisean, when they asked Chrisean to come back on Baddies, that's when Tesehki got brought back on Baddies because she wasn't on the last season of Baddies. So now here she is. And it's like, this is a repeat of Baddies East, just going differently. And I'm over it. I don't know about anybody else. And Biggie, let me just say this. Biggie, I don't know if you are really like, I know there's people that are really good friends like that. But Biggie, you come off like the assistant. You come over there and you're like, I got your person, I got the blunt, I got your water. Are you okay, sister? Let me sit down in the grass with you, sister. I got the water and the
The
blunt.
voice, Henny, stop.
But right before Baddies, her, Anna, and Tesehki was beefing. They wasn't even talking. That's why
Mm-hmm.
the whole thing of Chrisean saying this is all fake, it is all fake because y'all wasn't even talking. And then y'all brought Mariah Lynn into the fold after she said Biggie was the comic relief. Y'all, like, y'all, you and Mariah ain't fight. I don't understand. It'd be like, it's one thing on the internet, and then as soon as they get on the show, it's a totally different switch.
But I don't see the sisterhood and camaraderie when it comes down to Biggie. It just feels like Biggie is there because Biggie kisses Tesehki's ass. That's what it
Yeah.
gives. That's
And
it.
Becky said she wouldn't forgive not Tesehki, Anna that easily. They said she said y'all just don't know. That was like my sister, and I can't remember whatever happened between them, but
Oh,
she said I
because
can't just forgive her.
the problem with them was during the reunion, Anna is out there jumping into fights and squaring up with people, having Scotty back, and Scotty wasn't a part of their trio. And Biggie was off taking care of Tesehki, and she felt like Biggie left her to get jumped. You jumped your ass off the couch, like we're all sitting on the couch, and you jumped your ass out there following behind Scotty. And what? When she got jumped, Biggie wasn't even on set. Biggie was with Tesehki. Tesehki had walked off set, and Biggie was with Tesehki, which is why I don't understand why, if you such this big sister, this mentor to them, you didn't rectify the problem between the two of them. Even when they were standing right there in your face, going back and forth, you allowed them to go back and forth. So you're not no real friend. These your TV friends. Because I'm
And
not
she'll
gonna
use them to play against each other.
Right. I'm not gonna let my friends beef in front of me because I would have been like, all right, Anna, hold on. Whoa. When did you get jumped? Because Biggie been with me. And me and Biggie walked off set. So when did you get jumped? Because I didn't see you get jumped when I was out there. But you didn't even bother to do that. You let them have this fallout. So it's an ant
Because
for me.
that was the season she got fired, wasn't it? Where she broke that TV and the shit on the wall. She went all crazy.
I don't know. Don't get me to lying.
My whole thing is that Chrisean had Biggie's back wholeheartedly on the last full season that she was on when Rolly and everybody was trying to stun her. All of them was trying to jump on Biggie. Chrisean's the one that talked life into Biggie and told her, you got to fight and defend yourself. And no matter who was trying to get at her, Chrisean was always in her ear, right by her side. So you leave a friend like that to go to I'm telling you, it's the same dynamic that I spoke upon with Lex, Dolly, and Summer. Oh, she's not as cute as us. She's this. She's under us. Da 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 da. I bet you if Biggie ever get more money than both of them, they won't be her friends neither. Because
Well, I was just gonna say. Well, I just wanted to just say one thing. I do feel like Chrisean's whole point is, you just want me to say something to appease you and to make you the baddie sweetheart and turn everybody against me. But at the same time, her huge problem that has been from Baddies East all the way to now is that she tries to little sister her, and she does not. And matter of fact, go back to Crazy in Love. You know, she's an adult, and you still try to little sister her, like little girl her. And until she respects her as a woman, they're always gonna have an issue. But Chrisean seems, the thing with Chrisean is, it's just like what Jason Lee asked her. Why do you keep protecting the people that hurt you the most? And I've said this many a times. Chrisean, I think she equates pain with love. So she takes all of that in, and she still loves. And like she said when she was in the hospital, yeah, we forgive you and all of that. But you know, this situation right here, it's multiple layers to it. I'm gonna just say that. It's so many layers to it, but she's never gonna respect her as a woman. Tesehki is always gonna look at her as beneath, like you saying, because she looks at her as her little sister. But she's got to learn to respect where her little sister is, because like she reminded her at that sit down, when I got on, I didn't forget about you. I opened the door. I opened the door for you. And that's hard for Tesehki to even swallow, is the fact that my little sister opened the door for me. But isn't that what they were setting Petey and Chrisean up for the whole time? Because Petey is D1 playing football. Their goal for him is to go pro and go to the NFL. Chrisean, they were trying to pump her up to be into track and all of that stuff. They were supposed to be the athletes that opened up the door to financial generational wealth for everybody. Even look at when Mookie was home. Mookie was saying that he was proud of Chrisean, and she got the whole city on her back, and she got the family on her back, like, because she was the one who was opening doors. So now how do you get mad that the door was open and you walk through it and you can't give her the notoriety that she deserves? Instead, you want to try to take it from her. You want to try to take and steal and destiny swap her. Like, that's some sick shit right there. That's it. That's all I got to say.
And not for nothing, if she would have been the sister that she was supposed to be, none of this would have even came out. You backdoored your sister when she brought you in, and then it spiraled into green lights and all this stuff while her child was in the hospital. You forced her hand. She wasn't saying none of this before that. You forced her hand, and that's the part that I don't like about Tesehki neither. Take accountability for what you did. Because if you would have slapped the people you said you was going to slap, and we would have got the Malone sisters from the first season y'all was on there together, none of this would have happened.
Right. Well, how are we feeling about Daisy and Rolly going at it? Daisy is mad because she was being called Rolly Jr. And so Natalie decided, because of all of the online stuff that was going on, to bring Daisy on to have a squabble with Rolly. I personally feel like this situation was a setup by Natalie because of all of the stuff that was going on with her and Rolly online. Like, I just, if you don't see the way that ops get brought in on this show purposefully to make the show what it is, like, that's evil work. But I will say this, I'm sorry, not sorry. Daisy was giving Rolly the business. Sorry, Rolly was never a brawler to me. I never looked at Rolly as a fighter from Real Chance of Love. I never looked at her as a fighter. I just felt like she moved quick for a big girl, but she's not a fighter.
She bulldozes people. That's about it. Like, but I mean, the most exciting part about that fight was Rolly flashing her. To me, it was just boring.
Yeah. And that to me was disturbing. It was very much disturbing. I was like, oh no.
Thank God they had the blur thing.
Very much disturbing. Oh, hold on. Okay, because I'm trying to watch. All right. So
I definitely agree with the whole Daisy thing, because me personally, I don't feel like Daisy should have had real beef with Rolly because they kept calling her Rolly Jr. If anything, that should have been a compliment. I mean, I watched some of the season that she was on, the Bad Girls Gone Wild, whatever the hell the season was. And it was actually Natalie and Lemmy that kept throwing that in there. It wasn't other people on there. So I feel like how you feel, like because Natalie and Rolly was getting into it, that's why she was brought into the show. But not for nothing, Daisy wasn't even nothing on that show. Like, she wasn't a breakout star or anything like that. So it didn't even make sense to me for why she would get to be on Baddies, and other girls that was on there that was really tearing ass up, putting belt to ass, and get to come on.
I feel like they should have made Anna get her ass in there and fight her, though, for sneaking instead of just going to the booking. Like, I'm tired of that bitch getting saved. She gonna talk all that shit and make her fight it.
Well, listen, definitely Summer definitely had me cracking up too because Summer was like, get Anna, get Anna. She jumped in, get Anna too.
Yeah, she said Anna. It was Anna.
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
So I
But
don't
that's
know.
because the last episode, didn't Anna try to sneak Summer when they were standing on the steps?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. And that too, like Dolly, Lex, if you was scared of Tesehki, why, even if you didn't want to fight Anna, why y'all ain't try to move Anna away from her then? See, that's why I'm like, y'all scary bitches, y'all real pussy, because I don't understand that. That was the call of, no, these bitches is gonna jump me. Her friend tag teamed in and y'all standing there telling me to shut up. No, it don't work like that.
Chrisean just be killing me when they start fighting. She be looking so confused. She be looking like us because we be trying to figure out what in the world is going on. Okay, wait, because I want to get to this conversation right here with these two. Who is that? Fauna and Tavi. So Fauna says that she felt bad for Summer. Like she felt bad for Summer. And Tavi was not feeling it. She was not here for it. She was like, nah, you're weird for feeling sorry for Summer. And my thing about it is you don't even know what's going through that girl's head. You understand what I'm saying? And she's getting her ass whooped left and right. Like Tesehki just kept bulldozing on that girl left and right, left and right, left and right. Had no smoke for Tommy, had no smoke for nobody else. Her sights were set on Summer and Summer alone. You already, and this is where Tavi lost me. You don't get no points for continuing to fuck somebody up that you done number one already fucked up. And you don't get no points for bullying the person that you've already fucked up. Like, once you whooped on her or smacked on her, whatever it was that you did at the dinner, that should have been the end of it. But that whole shit at the house started again because that whole shit at the house started again because Tesehki jumped out the window on Summer again, and nobody has checked her. Nobody said nothing. And this is something that I don't respect about baddies. Like, y'all sit back and let the bullies bully the weak. And y'all don't never fight each other. Tavi,
I was about to say, Tavi's a bully. Tavi's a bully, just like Tesehki. She's a bully, just like Tesehki. With her little ugly self.
But the thing is, y'all don't never step on each other's toes, and y'all want to call it respect. It's not respect. That's pussy. That's pussy. Because y'all know good and damn well, I don't give a fuck what Tavi is sitting back saying, even as a bully. You know, you seen that shit. You can't give her no fucking points. Ain't Tavi from New York? Where's Tavi?
Unfortunately, yes, with her little ugly bulldog looking self. I think she's from the Bronx.
Probably. Let's see. Where is Tavi from Baddies from? She's from Brooklyn. You're a bad representation of Brooklyn, my nigga. You really
No, she ain't. She a grimy bulldog. She's perfect representation.
She's a bad representation because look at what you said. The Bronx. That gives Bronx energy. And you from Brooklyn, and you know that y'all don't even get along, but yeah, you giving that Bronx energy because this is the type of stuff that goes on in the Bronx. So at the end of the day, you make your borough look bad because in New York, you know good and damn well, even a bully, the way Summer can't fight, even a bully would be like, yo, I've already fucked you up and you keep talking. Bitch, get away from me.
Yeah. Yeah, that in New York, that's corny. Like, you, first of all, people that you know you could beat, if you fight them here, you're pussy. We'll call you pussy. Like, even if you beat the shit out of the person, we'll still make fun of you all day because why are you fighting somebody that don't even know how to fight or can't fight? That's number one. Number two, if you keep fighting the same person, yeah, after the second, third fight, everybody's not going to respect you because it's like, what are you doing?
Ari, we not talking about you, but you know them grimy Bronx chicks that we talking about. No offense, but even people from the Bronx, come on now. Yeah, you know you got them grimy chicks from the Bronx. Okay. And yes, I would agree. She is a Brooklyn failure and a disappointment. Okay. In New York, if you can't fight, they'll make you fight. They will make you fight. But at the end of the day, once I whoop your ass, a bitch like Summer, a
Yeah.
chick like Summer, who done took ass whooping after ass whooping after ass whooping after ass whooping, ain't nobody about to keep fighting you, girl. Go over there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get one of my weakling friends to come and jump on you. Somebody who I know don't really got hands like that, but they got a little bit of hands. I'm gonna send them after you because I'm not fighting you no more. Because that don't look good on my resume. Like I done already, and this person 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 done already. Summer is never going to stop. Go back to the intro to this season. Summer got ragtagged and whooped out by Lex and was still talking. Still talking. And they was even talking about that on the Sprinter. Laughing about it like, yo, Summer don't stop. But now Tavi told Fauna she was weird, and they started getting into this back and forth. And Fauna's like, yo, you can't tell me how to feel for somebody else. But Tavi was really trying to press her issue like, oh, you weird for feeling bad for Summer. Look, at the end of the day, we all know that Summer is like, yo, bro, even during all this time, we was like, Summer, just shut the fuck up. Like, just shut up. I was yelling, Summer, shut up. Like, shut up, Summer, damn. I was saying it. And I get it. But seeing her getting whooped on, I feel bad for her too. You know why? Because, bitch, you don't know how to stop. I feel bad because you just going to keep getting whooped on because you don't know how to stop.
And that's a trauma thing. Like, that's from basically being made quiet so much to the point where I don't care what happens. Nobody's going to shut me up anymore.
I think it
I was
also
about
comes
to
from
say
being
that.
bullied. I think she
Mhm.
was bullied. I also think Summer might have been essayed from the way that she's just so angry at Tesehki and the way that she speaks about her. It speaks like somebody speaking to somebody who did that to them. You understand what I'm saying? So
She spoke about it and being pregnant at 14 and abuse and stuff
see, so
a
she's
little
got
bit.
underlining issues. She's
And
got
the other day on her live, she was saying that Chrisean reminds her of her niece that passed away. So we don't know what trauma that came with either.
right.
And
But
then Dolly talked about the niece, talking about, thank God she's not here.
well, I just feel like Tavi was weird for that. Very much weird for it. Now we skip on over to this Sprinter van because they're on their way to rehearsal, and Rolly is trying to talk to Summer. Okay. And she's basically like, you know, Summer, you really mad because they didn't jump into the fight for you. That's what your problem is. And Summer's like, nah, they not standing on business. They said they was going to do something. They didn't do what they said they was going to do. But then Rolly brings up a point that the fight that happened between Tink and Dolly on the Sprinter bus earlier when they was on their way to the house is because Summer opened her mouth and instigated that. So Rolly accused Summer of setting Dolly up to be fought. And she's like, yo, you've been talking about Dolly behind her back. But I don't feel like that was talking about her behind her back because Dolly was standing right there. So how was that talking about her behind her back? I don't know what Summer has said to them privately or whatever. But at this point in time, I just felt like, look, you're not getting to the bottom of what's going on at all. Vanessa Days, I don't know what you're talking about because we're not even on that. Like you're talking about stuff and we don't know what you're talking about. Hold on 1 second. I gotta see what's going on. Like Vanessa, what's going on? Because you jumped in the chat talking about Blueface gave eggs to Cuzzo, and then The dad gave eggs to Tesehki. Like, what are you talking about? Now you're like, make that what did you say? Make up that Chrisean broke into Blueface house to whack 100. Like, what are you talking about, sweetheart? We're talking about baddies. Please read the room.
She might be talking about when Tesehki lied. She might be back
I
when
don't
we
know.
were talking about Tesehki
Far
lying.
back, if you're behind, when you get to this point, take the red bar and slide it all the way to the end. So
Yeah,
that
because
we know where we are. Because
yeah, the Tesehki
I'm
lying to
distracted
Blue
as
about
hell.
the getting robbed. Yeah, I think that's what she's talking about when Tesehki lied to Blue, was lying, talking about it was Chrisean's text messages, but she's the one that sent them for Blue to get robbed.
Okay. I'll be getting confused, but that was very distracting. And she's talking in caps.
Oh, she yelling?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look, look.
we
At the
don't take
screen.
time to
She
yelling. Take your caps off.
like,
Take
and
your
that's
caps
what's
off.
drawing my eye because it's the caps. I'm like, what the hell? Like, what is she talking about?
We don't do caps that good. We don't do caps that good. And in our head, caps mean you're yelling at me.
Yeah, like when I talk in caps, it's because I want y'all to see what I'm saying. But when y'all talk in caps, I'll be like, you yelling. Like, why you yelling at me? Anyway, I don't know. I just feel like, maybe Summer did bring that up because of what happened at the dinner. Who knows? It'll all come out because this is baddies. But I don't feel like Summer set Dolly up to fight Tinka. Because if memory serves me correctly, I thought Tinka brought that up. I could be wrong. Do you remember?
Tinka did bring it up.
So
But
then
Summer
how is
was kind of instigating it, but not for nothing. From the first episode, you could tell that they wasn't going to be cool because if y'all remember when she walked in, who did she fight first? Mariah Lynn? Summer.
No, because I think so. I'm trying to think because when they was walking in from the car, Lex was in
front of her.
And then
Exactly.
when they walked through the door,
It was
Summer
like
was in
Lex.
front of Lex. So it's like they switched positions and Summer got
Mariah ran up on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it, I think it's very reminiscent of what Tesehki did to Chrisean when she was pregnant. I think Lex and Dolly tried to do the same thing to Summer this season.
Yeah, Tink brung it up, but Dolly swung first. Thank you, Sip and Talk with Miss Londa. Yeah, so it's like Rolly's throwing that on Summer, and I just feel like that's making it even worse. And Sapphire, I don't even know why you all up in this conversation, because girl, you are an instigator, and I'm sorry, you cute and all, but I don't like you.
You, your pen, and your notebook need to go back to wherever the fuck you came from. Her and Five Shade Face, I don't know why they was even back on backs.
Five Shade Face is crazy. Now, now they get to rehearsal, right? And all the baddies, they're together. And then you got the BGC girls that arrive together. And I honestly thought the BGC girls were just there for a quick appearance and then they were going to be out. I wasn't expecting to see any more of Persuasion. Maybe Low London. I wasn't expecting to see any more of Miss Cat or Bree, or I don't even know this girl's name right here. And she was on I don't know her. Anyway, moving right along. They arrived and they're at the rehearsal, and I'm just like, do all of them do music? Like, what are we here at rehearsal for? And why is Bobby Lights here? Like, when did Bobby become a baddie? Like, does he have a baddie chain? Like, I'm so confusion. Okay. I had to stop it here because the chin is chin.
Oh, yo, it is chinning bad. But I was about to say Bobby been a baddie. Like Bobby done got beat up by them. Bobby done got cursed out by them. Like all of them done had an issue with Bobby. Tommy done beat Bobby up. Natalie done threatened. And Bobby still be right there. Bobby's at all the reunions. So I guess he's like
Official baddie.
Yes. Because remember, Bobby be turning into his womanly second personality sometimes. So he is really a bad. He is.
So I wanted to skip to here really quickly. while they're at the rehearsal, and Chrisean, she was being given her baddie's chain or whatever. But to clarify this, Chrisean was not sitting on Tesehki's lap. Tesehki is over here, and Chrisean is sitting on a table next to Tavi. There is a table there. So she's not on, and there's Tesehki's foot on the edge of the couch. So this is where she is, and this is where Chrisean is on the table sitting next to Tavi. So I wanted to clear that because when we was in our group talking earlier today about this, it was mentioned, it was asked, was she sitting on Chrisean, was Chrisean sitting on Tesehki's lap? And she was not, but they were sitting in the same area together. And I just want to say, I peeped when she got her chain, I peeped Mariah Lynn roll her eyes. Like, bitch, first of all, Chrisean was on the breakout season. Okay, just like Jayla was there. And I loved seeing Jayla cheering her on. I loved seeing, Scotty happy for her to get her chain. Like, I loved seeing the genuine love.
Even Persuasion was happy, and she's the one that got put in the sink.
Exactly. She was part of the iconic moment. And even she was happy. And then Natalie acknowledged Chrisean. You want to understand what I'm saying? Like, no need to hate, boo-boo. But you wasn't part of the originals. You wasn't on Baddie South, okay? You wasn't on South. You didn't make the first viral moment. Chrisean did. So
Mariah never had a viral moment, though. Just sidebar.
Never. Not sidebar.
In the words of Paddington Bear, sidebar.
Right. I'm just saying, like, that hate vibe that you got going on is because Tesehki allows that shit. Like, she allows you to talk shit about her sister. She allows you to have this deep-seated hatred towards her sister. The crazy thing is, now I was listening to what Tesehki was saying. I was listening a little closer to what she was saying to Marsh. And one of the things that she was saying to Marsh is, you're the realest one. You can't turn on your friend. Y'all are friends. Like when Chrisean turned around, it was like, Marsh. And Marsh was like, I'm right here with you. And Chrisean was like, okay. Tesehki was like, y'all can't fight. Y'all came together, y'all can't fight. And Marsh was like, we're not. Like, I heard those moments being had where Tesehki was basically telling Chrisean, like, I've been telling Marsh, like, y'all are friends, like, your friend, you're the realest friend. But then there was other conversations that was being had that I ain't hear too good. But I am trying to hear what she's saying to her, because she be talking, they should be doing this right here when she be talking to them. So it's like, to bring your voice to a certain octave so that it's not picked up by the mics. Yeah, I peeped all of that. But Gretchen got a chain. I was like, boo. Gretchen got a chain. But then Cold Killer, to me, the ungratefulness of Cold Killer. Like, girl, she's like, I just felt like I got my chain because here everybody else is getting a chain, but I've been out here putting in this work and da 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 da. Girl.
If anybody could have had the audacity to say that, it would have been Chrisean.
Hello.
Out of all the people that got the chains, because she should have got the first chain, in my opinion.
Right.
She should have got her, Jayla, Rolly, and Scotty should have got the first 4 chains off the bat, in my opinion. Because they was all on that breakout season. Shit, even Sky. No, was Sky on South? Was Sky on South? Yeah, Sky was the babysitter on South. I forgot.
No, not South. She was on East. They brought her in, and the next season Chrisean was on because she kept running off of Blue.
Yeah, so it would be Chrisean, Jayla, Scotty, and Rolly. They should have been the first ones to get the chains anyway. Cold Killer, Boo Boo, this is only your second season. So I don't know how much work you done put in. Like, and Gretchen shouldn't have got a chain at all. From the way Gretchen was in the last season she was in, or the nigga thing, the biting people, the disrespect that she had for everybody, Gretchen shouldn't have got nothing. Now, if Callie was on there and Callie got a chain, I'd have been like, all right, because that kick that she gave that girl.
And see, Callie was supposed to be there, and she couldn't. So I think that's the only reason why Gretchen was there in the first place, is because they'd already invited both of them, and then Callie, couldn't come.
Sorry.
Because
But
honestly,
that's my whole thing too. Wait. Going back to what you said, she was whispering to Marsh. How can you, like, you and Marsh got in the field, Marsh jumped you, all kind of shit, but you could turn around and say encouraging things to her for her and your sister not to fight. But then in front of everybody else, it's Chrisean, Marsh, Chrisean, Marsh. Like, that's why people don't believe your story, because that's contradictory. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're really mad at both of them like that, me as a petty ass person, I want them bitches to fight. Yeah, y'all fight and don't be friends no more. So I could be like, ha ha, that's why your friend that jumped me, y'all ain't friends no more. Like, I'm petty like that. So I don't understand. I would never. You jump me for my sister. I would want y'all to fight. I don't want y'all to still be cool.
Oh. Okay, that's gonna do it for this baddies episode. Okay, so now what are our final thoughts on baddies? Because we need to move on, because there's something that just popped in. Like, what?
Oh, we already know, because you quiet and making noises.
No, it was that. Oh, every time she do that, it be something.
Hurry up and tell us.
Yeah, that's the call. No, let's give our final thoughts. Final thoughts on baddies. We're sick and tired of the back and forth, the sisters hating each other. We're sick and tired of that. We know that Zeus is only dragging this out because they know once Chrisean's not on there no more, they're going to lose half of their subscriptions. Natalie, I know you want to make money, but you should go with the money maker, and it's not Tesehki, Anna, or Biggie, or Mariah Lynn, because nobody's doing anything besides what they be doing. Tesehki, you're not booked and busy, because you've been putting out to call you for booking, so you're not booked and busy, and you wouldn't have been able to spend 2 weeks in the Bahamas if you was. Tavi, girl, you need to go to Goals and get your face done, because you are disgusting looking, and you look like one of them girls that look like football players. You know how they mad big at the top, like shoulders and everything. Like, you just look horrible, and you need to mind your business, because you're a bully too. And let me see what else. I know we ain't get to it, but I love the fact that when she did get her chain, Natalie, that hug was very genuine. And you could tell that Natalie really loved her. And I love that for Natalie, because Natalie gets Chin Chin always gets a bad rap from us and other people because of how grimy she is. But you can actually see in that moment that she really does care about Chrisean. And what else? Y'all stop clout chasing off of people. Like, stop clout chasing off of people. Be your own person. Don't just hook up with people and pretend to be friends with them because they got the most clout or they can fight. Because all it's gonna do is turn all your real fans that liked you before. Because I liked the big three before. I liked the dynamic. The things that we liked about y'all, now it's like everybody's not gonna like y'all no more, because that was the one thing that we liked. Y'all stuck together. Y'all fought together. It didn't matter. Y'all moved as a unit. Once that unit broke up, y'all not gonna get no good rap. Look, Dolly, nobody even talks about you no more. Like, you really fucked up.
I'm gonna need you to wrap it up. Come on, because I'm trying to, like, this is the woohoo.
Okay, then that's my final thought.
Anybody else want to go real quick? Because I know y'all gonna want to know what I just found out. Go ahead. You sure? Dre, you got anything to say? Are you still here? Are you with the aliens? Dre.
He been with the aliens the whole time. He has not even jumped in.
He finna miss it. So, baby, y'all always talking about Chrisean. Always talking about Chrisean. I'm gonna need to template this. I don't even give a damn about that right now. Child, watch this. Did y'all see that?
See what?
Can y'all make that out?
Is somebody holding Journey? I'm lost.
It's Jaden holding Journey with Javon next to her.
Mary J, you're
Jaden Alexis, it appears. Hold on. I got to get my screen right because I don't need everybody in my business the way people be trying to be in my business. Hold on. Let me fix the screen a little bit so y'all don't
So
see
that's
too.
why she got a new car.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Yes, but look. Trying to be very careful. Look at all that damage.
So her ass was driving drunk, crashed the car with kids in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Miss One Dick, you knew better.
Look at this shit.
Wow.
We've
Yeah,
been
Not you
saying
crashed
this
into a
though.
parked car. How drunk was you?
Look at
Oh
this
God.
here.
Damn.
They've been saying she drives drunk for years though. She always
Wait,
Carlissa
this
told us
Jaden?
that.
Is this Jaden?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh my lances.
Look at this. Side airbags done deployed and everything.
Oh no.
That is crazy work.
You know how fast she had to be going for the. First of all,
Right.
BMWs like they do bend quick, but all that and the damage to the other car. How fast were you going to crash into a parked car like that?
Hold on.
In that area at that.
It doesn't surprise me she hit a wall.
Look at this. She didn't hit the wall. She did hit a wall, but this time she hit a car. Look at this car. Look at
She
this.
gonna have to pay for all of that. That's crazy.
She
It
lucky
ain't.
that you can't call the police for car accidents no more because that bitch would have been in jail. Breathalyzer.
I was gonna say the police should have came. This is over 25, 20,
No.
2008.
After
Look
COVID,
at this. Hold on. The freaking car went into the back of the car in front of it. How fast were you? Look, she moved the car.
She was at least doing 50 or 60 on the street.
Whoa.
And that's a 30-25 area zone.
Mm-hmm.
and
It's a
not for
business
nothing after
area.
COVID, if you don't have to call the ambulance, like if nobody has to go to the hospital, the police don't come to car crashes anymore.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the
Whoa.
police right there. Somebody is. Who she talking
They
to?
do it here automatically.
That is crazy work. And somebody got it in their damn phone.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all to say something about Chrisean, though. Can't let that be Chrisean. If that was Chrisean, whoa, baby. Whoa, baby.
For being a good cameraman, whoever did it.
I don't know why my screen keep cutting off. I'm gonna go down and come back up. My screen keep cutting off on me. I can't see.
Okay. Is y'all screen cutting off on y'all?
No.
No, we good. God trying to bond Dre tongue.
See what Carlissa. Oh, Carlissa is dancing to Blueface's remix. Yep. I'll be all. I don't wanna. Okay, so you said Mariah Lynn was on live popping it about Chrisean, and I think we got it. Hold on. Okay. Mariah Lynn goes in defense of Tesehki and responds to Chrisean Rock after she called her a minion. But Did she lie, though, is the question. All right, hold on. Let's get to there. So we're here. Hold on, Dre. I'm coming. All right. Here we go.
Never had to run the fade with Dumber that day. I had already ran the fade for me and your sister. For one, for sneaking me and for talking shit about my friend. That was your duty to smack the bitch who was taunting and provoking your sister.
Hold on. Stop right there. You said your job with so much conviction, but it was Tesehki's job to smack Anna and smack Wovicki, and she didn't do it. So the audacity of her with her fillers, dry ass filler lips at that, to get up here and say whose job was what and make it seem like you're bigger and better than. Girl, if you don't go sit the fuck down somewhere.
My question is, was it her job to slap Jay? What was it your job to slap Jay while Tesehki and Marshall was running a fade? Was it your job to do that? Because it wasn't. You had nothing to do with anything. You was just meeting Tesehki for the first time, but you felt it in your bones that was your job, right? So because everybody decides what they do for themselves, since you decided to stick your nose in some shit you didn't belong, what are you mad about Chrisean not sticking her nose out for something that she's actually in? Like, you have no kind of thing in this fight. None. You inserted yourself in this. Right. Yes, you little minion. You inserted yourself into it so you could be cool with the person that you felt could beat you up. Like, let's not forget what happened with Jay. I know we don't like Jay, but you slapped Jay for no reason out of nowhere.
Right.
That you spread on the internet about your sister. And I don't give a fuck who's on me. Y'all can say whatever y'all want. Like I said, whoever needs that, please come get it. Please come get it.
The Lord tied your tongue, huh? But why would y'all post this?
Like I said, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm going to stand by my friend. Point blank, period. I'm standing by my friend. I believe Tesehki. Hashtag I believe Tesehki. You know why I believe Tesehki? Because everything that Chrisean Rock says is a motherfucking lie. That's why. And I believe my friend. Like, bitch, I could say a whole lot right now, but I'm not going to be disrespectful. You feel me? Because one thing that I don't do, I really don't like to come for anything, but come on now. Look at the situation. Look at the situation. You up here sucking motherfucking toes, bitch. You up here sucking motherfucking toes. Bitch, you need to be motherfucking focusing on the things that you need to focus on. You need to be focusing on being the best mother that you can be, okay? Because the world can see. Maybe you need a break from the world. Maybe you need to take a break from social media. Maybe you need to take a break from these men and focus on what's most important. Like, come on now. Like, stop fucking playing. I don't give a fuck. I believe Tesehki. I see the way Tesehki's a mother. I see the way she handles her I see the way she handles shit.
First of all, I'm looking and ain't nobody said anything. I seen one, we believe Tesehki. Hashtag we believe Chrisean.
Is my friend. Stop trying to portray this narrative of minion and follower and scared. I am not scared of nobody. I'm not scared of nobody. Why would I be scared of someone who I know loves me and would never hurt me? That makes no fucking sense. Y'all say the dumbest fucking shit. For real, for real. And quite frankly, I'm tired of it. So I don't give a fuck who wants that, who needs that, who gotta have that. You need that, speed that then. I should have never had to run the fade with Dumber that day.
I never heard somebody ask for her ass whooping so much. Like, she is begging to have her ass whooped.
Well, but wait,
shaking my head.
This fucking once upon a time not long ago, you still a hoe ass bitch is really talking about friendship when the fucking season that they was in the Caribbean and everybody turned on you, including Tesehki, had you in a whole different house talking to Meatball and them that you wasn't even fucking with. Now it's my friend. Bitch, if you don't get out of here, you're just trying to get back on baddies. You're a washed up ass fucking hoe from Love and Hip Hop that had to really Put yourself down to go to Zeus. You was on a bigger platform, a bigger network, and they don't want your hoe ass no more because you done fucked everybody's man. You probably can't have kids. That's why you don't have none right now. From all the niggas that you had to go to choices and make a choice at. Don't play yourself, Mariah. You can't fight. Your sister can't fight. Y'all bitches like to jump bitches. You dirty Bronx bitch. Like, shut the fuck up. No offense to whoever's from the Bronx. But fuck you, you dirty ass Bronx bitch. Like, all you're doing is trying to get another season because, boo-boo, you wasn't on 2 seasons. You wasn't on 2 seasons. So you got to do something else. And you got to puff up your chest. You can't fight. You can't. I don't care if you're scared of nobody or not. You still can't fight. So you're really asking for an ass whooping. Like,
well, I got more information that I just came into about the whole car situation with Jade and Alexis. So go ahead and finish your thought, because I'm going to switch back to that for a second.
I just don't like these loose pussy bitches always popping shit. Like I don't be getting it. I don't be getting it. Like, you're nothing without baddies. Nothing. Nobody listens to your music. Like I said, the last hit you had, and it was an underground hit when you was fucking Self while Self was still with somebody else. Like, let's keep it a buck, Mariah. You're nobody. You are nobody. Y'all are all jealous of this 25-year-old girl because y'all all old, washed up, and all y'all pussies is spread out like the fucking Atlantic Ocean. Stop being mad. Go do something that a 35-year-old would do. Stop being around these little fucking girls and still acting like you're a fucking little girl. Oh, my friend and my friend and my friend. Girl, that's not your friend. We don't see you. I could say Anna and Tesehki really are friends. We see them outside of baddies all the time. You're never with them. Stop claiming fucking people that don't claim you. They don't claim you. You wasn't even part of their little crew. So, I hate these fucking, I hate these bitches.
Now, when Chrisean smacked her at the reunion and Tesehki don't get up to defend her, then what?
Because they really acting like this, my sister is going to save you. No. Just like if y'all would have tried to jump Tesehki in front of Chrisean, I believe Chrisean would jump in. If one of y'all fight her sister, Tesehki's not going to do anything. She ain't even going to try to break it the fuck up. Because at the end of the day, blood is thicker than water. Me and my family, me and my cousins fight all the time. We argue, fight, curse each other out all the time. But let you touch one of my little cousins. All the big ones is coming and the little ones all together. We could all just had a big ass brawl at Thanksgiving yesterday. And we're all coming to kick your ass. So all this, my sister would never hurt me. Girl, that's not your sister. Strawberry or whatever the fuck your sister's name, she probably would never hurt you. But then again, family hurts you worse than anybody else. So keep claiming people that don't claim you. Go ahead.
All right. So moving along to Jaden. So there's messages underneath the post about this, right? That are over on TikTok, I believe. And so somebody asked, what happened? Is that this your car she hit? And the girl says, yep. And now they're with a new car, and my car is a total loss. So this woman has completely lost her car all the way, which we knew it was going to be a total loss because look at the way that car was smacked in. But I bet you this won't go fucking viral. But if it was Chrisean, it would be very much viral right now. The messages, she goes on to say she was drunk and driving with her 2 kids in the car. But then here goes somebody underneath the comment trying to say that's not true. Carlissa would have talked about it. It would have been all over the blogs. And so the girl whose car this is said, that's why we're going to make it go viral. And you damn right, because I'm going to post it, because at the end of the day, stop with all the bullshit. Stop with the capping and your rapping. Why aren't you talking about this, Carlissa?
Hell, the captions to say Jaden Alexis drives drunk and crashes with 2 kids in the car. In my opinion, maybe we should take a page out the Hate Pages book.
Well, you know she picks and chooses. She got her favorite. Out of the 2 of them, we all know Jaden's her favorite, so she protects Jaden like she protects Blue. She don't hold them accountable. Every mistake they make, it's always somebody else's fault. So,
But Blue, where you at? You said you would come out here and bleed Chrisean if that was her. She had both of your children in the car, drunk driving, and you come online talking about we got another car. You see the car? You
Yeah,
big dodo.
family car. Like,
You got a family car. You
bro,
big dummy.
But Carlissa knows. She told all this before, back when she was dogging Jaden out. She said, you keep getting these DUIs and wrecking these cars, and my son keeps paying to have them fixed.
He's stupid too. It's like, dude, your children was in that car. Like, thank God for seatbelts and car seats.
and side airbags.
I was about to say in airbags
An
because
airbag. Because they could have went, everybody could have went flying. And he's sitting over there drunk. A drunk can't tell another drunk nothing. A drug addict can't tell a drunk nothing either. So,
but not even that. They all like, oh, she drank when she was pregnant. She drank when she was pregnant. Okay, whatever. So what? If she did, she did. If she didn't, she didn't. But being drunk all the time around your kids, that is more diabolical to me. Because you're drunk all the time with your kids. And we done seen it. Your baby daddy done showed us. You done showed us. Shady Sadie done showed us. Bitch, all you do, you probably piss and fucking sweat alcohol. You alcoholic ass bitch. You need AA, Jaden. You need AA.
A little bit, because you got me clutching my damn pearls over here today. Like, Jesus Christ, pussy as wide as the Atlantic, and what?
I'm just sick and tired. I'm sick and tired. I'm just sick and
wide
tired.
as the Atlantic, deep in the sea. But no bottom. I'm a pop.
Ain't no mountain tall enough, and ain't no valley low enough, and
I'm
ain't no
trying to tell
river
you.
wide enough more than them bitches pussy. I'm sorry.
Oh God, we're gonna be in the yellow. This is what Carlissa had to say. And if this doesn't show picking and choosing, I don't know what will. It says, kids got a new car at Jaden Alexis at Blueface Baby. Congratulations. God rewards those who sacrifice their pride for their children's happiness. Girl, no, you did not bring the Lord into this. And that girl smacked that car up being a drunkard.
So if I drive drunk, I get a new car? Is that what she's saying?
No, she
get a new
gonna.
car.
She said, driving drunk, God will bless you. When
Okay,
you drive
then.
drunk,
All
God
right,
bless.
y'all. I'll be right
What
back.
she doing? What she doing is you know
Sister,
what?
we don't need you killing another cat.
Okay.
Hey,
Lord, why you
look.
gotta bring up old shit?
I know.
That's what I'm gonna say. I ain't snitching, but okay. But
We
anyway,
didn't hear
I feel like she used the Lord. She used the Lord in the situation at hand to shame Chrisean, but you keep playing with the Lord because he is not to be mocked. You keep playing with him. Now you keep playing. You keep going ahead, keep playing. It seems like every time you do something to her, something happened to the other one. So you go ahead, keep playing. Keep playing. It's gonna keep happening to everybody around you. Remember, it was child protection services with the police allegedly. Then it was, the car accident, and before then it was another car accident.
But it's the audacity of it all. And the way, did y'all see? I did not plan that. I didn't plan that. This is all that I'm coming across as I'm going through and seeing, what the PIs is PIing about. Because I told y'all, I said, outside of baddies, I really don't know what we're going to talk about. We're supposed to talk about ET, but we can talk about her without actually putting her up on the screen because everybody knows what ET did. But I don't even want to talk about ET right now. Like, did we all just witness the diabolicalness of the bullshit that is going on online? Like, imagine seeing this post first and then seeing the other ones, but instead, the way it all played out, because I went from the bottom to the top. So I got the last thing that came out instead of scrolling to the top and working my way to the bottom like I usually do. But wow.
See, something always comes through for us to talk about.
Yeah, but this is really diabolical right now because, you're sitting up here saying that the Lord blessed them with a new car. And we just saw the wreck and read the text messages from the person whose car got totaled. Yo, this is diabolical. This is beyond diabolical to me. I don't even know what the hell to call this.
Wait, so
I
there
feel
was
like it's
no car
diabolical.
insurance?
How you not talking about like how you said the Lord blessed her, but your grandson and his mother was in a more detrimental situation that she didn't cause. Like you could say she caused it because she ran her mouth or whatever, but it wasn't a direct right then and there cause. You could say that they got blessed by getting a new car after she had your grandkids in a car driving drunk, which if they didn't have airbags or if something else would have happened, that car would have flipped or anything, because that is a Benz Jeep and them shits do flip over. What would have happened then? But when it comes down to Chrisean, just because your son wanted to call her about sneaker sizes and not say what the fuck he needed to really say to let her know why he was really calling, you came on this internet and said a whole bunch of other shit. Like Carlissa, I swear to God, I say this all the time. You win the worst mother award of the century. Of the century.
Shows how much they hide, though, that Jaden does. Jaden and Blue, they hide everything and make a big deal about Chrisean.
Yeah, to keep the eyes and the focus off of Jaden and what she just did. So we kind of getting a glimpse into what they do. So every time Jaden does something, they try to shine the light on something that Chrisean did.
Until
So
her and
Jaden-
Carlissa fall out again. And
Did
then
this
we'll
car
find out what
accident
happened.
happen before what happened with Chrisean or after?
Probably, I don't know. Ain't no telling. But what I want to say is, Chrisean, this is a prime example, baby. If you listening, they make you out to be the problem. Get the hell away from them. I say the hell away from my family too. I get away from every damn body. Look, I wouldn't trust a soul. Get you some security guard that's ex-police officers or something. I don't know. But don't trust nobody, because everybody out to get you, baby. You can see it. They out to get you. Even some things you create for yourself, true and deep, but you can see everybody out to get you. If it wasn't just clout or just to make you out to be the problem.
And I want to see the same outrage from all these concerned moms, you know, the haters, all of y'all that are so concerned about baby Chrisean. I want to see the same concern for Javon and Journey. So don't be hypocrites now.
Yeah, don't be hypocrites with the hashtags. Where Henny go?
Probably got some more stuff she about to come and
She's
tell us.
snooping.
No,
Uh-huh.
I was getting me some water, but so what if I'm snooping too at the same damn I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
she had about 4 car crashes within the last year and a half. She has. Because I remember one was with Sadie and all her friends. Then the other one was right around the time, well, maybe in the last 2 years. Because remember when Chrisean was supposed to get a car? Then they ended up saying that she got a car, but then we found out that she crashed it. And then she had to do detailing on that same Benz, and we ain't know why, but she had to go get it fixed. And now this.
She just got it fixed is what's crazy. And I wonder if maybe she hit somebody's car and drove off, and that's why her window got busted out. Shit.
Probably.
I don't know.
She's a menace at this point. Take her license. Shit.
Because seriously, y'all, them kids could have got hurt on a serious note.
Mm-hmm.
You know
Perfect grandma. Go pick them up from now on and take them places. Ain't you the manager too?
No, she drunk drive too. Shit, she ain't no better. Remember, they both were sitting at that restaurant drunk. They went there with the kids drunk.
Girl, you better get your Uber license again, Carlissa.
You can't call on neither grandma to come and get them. They both drunk.
And
Allegedly.
that's sad for real. It ain't alleged. It's all over damn social media.
Well, Carlissa,
If
you call
drunk-
her grandma drunk, and all we see you do is drink and eat, and you need to put down that damn chocolate cake that you had last night. You need to stop eating them. I don't see what her body is weird shape. I don't know if she has some plastic surgery going on too, because it looked like all the chocolate cakes just go to her neck.
But she did a fast though, Dre.
And then she came back and ate some cake.
But for real though, if you show on social media that you drink every single day, you are a drunk. I knew because I grew up with drunks. So
Mm-hmm. It probably was some alcohol in the cake. Ain't no telling.
rum
And the
cake.
crazy part is, Chrisean already told us why both of them got to drink all the time is to deal with Carlissa fucking ass, her fuckboy ass son.
But here's
Chrisean
the
already
thing.
told us that.
But Jaden been not dealing with her son. He's been locked up and she's still been getting drunk. So that's no excuse for her.
Yeah.
Getting drunk while he was in jail.
I
So
mean,
that's
if you're a baby mama of a nigga that played in your face for a whole year and acted like he wanted to marry you, in the meantime he fucking on your best friend and his other baby mama and making you look dumb, and then he goes to jail and stuff, and you ain't healed, I'd have been a drunk too. She's just not like Jaden needs to heal.
I still wouldn't have drove drunk with my child though.
She's not
Yeah.
allowing herself to heal. There's a difference between needing to heal and allowing yourself to heal. If you don't want to heal and you want to be the victim, that's you. You know, you got so used to playing that role to it's comfortable for you because you get the certain accolades. You know what I'm saying? You don't get the respect part, but to you it's respect because they put you before another woman. But you still behind several, but you just before that woman.
Well, you know,
But
Dre,
he's not
maybe this
putting her
perfect
before the
mom
woman.
little narrative, you know, maybe that is her like trying to reassure herself because she knows she's fucking up.
well, that's something that they gave to her and put on her, and obviously she's not living up to that.
Right, because they wanted to shame another person. Well, that's shame on Blue. You know what I'm
But
saying?
she did it with Adam too, though. She was throwing the same shit up. I know what kind of mom I am.
Right.
Yeah.
Because they done gassed her head up into making her believe the narrative. That's why. But at the end of the day, let me just say this. Ain't no parent perfect. And this is a prime example.
No.
So while you sitting up here on Adam 22, bashing Chrisean and talking shit about her and her parenting and her child, every time somebody says something about that girl and her son that is negative, look at what is going on. I hope y'all see it. The girl ain't lying. We've been clocking it. But she put a spotlight on it. Okay. The Breakfast Club of the Circus Kennel, Ben said that. And she put a spotlight on it. Y'all better leave the Chriseans alone.
Pay attention. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. And Chrisean, please leave Blue alone. Let whatever Erykah Badu put on that man, let it be. Because it's festering. And it's showing its ugly head, so allegedly. But let it stay over there. And you continue to flourish and let people who put their mouth on you reap the rewards. Good or bad.
Let me say this. When the wrath is coming down and the Lord is trying to get busy and you be standing in between it,
tell him, Henny.
You be the saving grace. But then sometimes the Lord be like, oh, you don't want to get out the way? Okay, let me tap you on your shoulder real quick.
Let me whoop you. You got it?
A small little taste of what I got for them and back your ass. Chrisean, back up. I don't give a damn what that man say no more. He called you mid, you addressed it. We know you not mid, baby girl. We seen you. We seen you when you came back to LA. And you was showing the body is tea. We seen it. We knew you was tea. You ain't have to say nothing, girl. All you had to do was turn on your camera from the parade and strut or post a video. But I'm gonna need you to sit this out. Because we keep saying what's coming. But then you give grace and you give mercy and you cause the Lord to have to back up. I'm not wishing nothing on nobody because I don't want nothing coming back on my household. I am just talking what I see. And what I see is y'all better leave that girl and her baby alone. Leave them alone. Okay?
Yeah. And think of it as in the sense of your children. That's like you getting ready to get busy with one set group of your kids for picking on the other kid, and the kid it was picking on come in. Oh, I know. After so long, it's okay. I'm gonna get busy with you too. Then everybody gonna get it. Everybody finna get it. You think you get? No, you ain't saving nobody. No, they responsible for themselves. Back on up, because if you get in the way of the Lord when He dealing with somebody, He gonna deal with you. And if you don't believe me, go ask your elders in the church house.
I'm gonna say this: Carlissa can come out here and she can pretend that she ain't know. She could get on here. I'm giving you a script, Carlissa. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why, but I am. I don't know why, but you can get on here and say you ain't know about the accident. But if you don't get on here and pop your shit the way you would normally pop your shit, then you prove all of us right. Every last one of us.
She wouldn't care as long as Blue keep talking to her.
We done told her how to get the grandparents' rights because she got her proof of these ones. So
Right.
I don't know what you're waiting for, Carlissa.
So you can't ruin your relationship and your visitation. And I ain't saying drag, but you would address the situation if it were Chrisean. You had a couple, 2-3 things to say about her being down there with the situation that happened with her over the weekend. You told us to leave you alone, and I did not bother you. None of us over here bothered you. We found out who bothered you, and that ain't no damn T-page. But I'm gonna leave that alone. But if this were Chrisean, it would be 40 days and 40 nights of you ranting and raving and chastising and condemning and dragging.
And adding on substances with alcohol. She would add on.
Right.
She was over there high and drunk and driving and crashing and da. Now go on over there, wiggle tooth, bald head, and get it together.
Because I'm going to tell you something. This don't make it look no good on you. It don't. It don't. It don't.
Makes you look like a hypocrite.
Big time. Big time. A hypocrito.
I want to see everybody with outrage.
I love that. Hippopotamus.
Yeah. And they hairless, so that's perfect.
Oh God!
I want everybody that been pinning.
That is perfect because a hippopotamus got a wiggle tooth too.
Yep, one right there in the front, right where hers is.
Yep.
Yeah, I want everybody to have the same outrage. Everybody that can pass judgment on Chrisean, talking to this side, that side, sucking toes, whatever else. I want to hear it loud.
And I dare all of y'all to go in her live and call her a hippopotamus.
And if I don't hear it loud, shut the hell up. I don't want to hear nothing else about Chrisean. No nothing. I don't give a damn if she boo boo outside in front of in the public eye. I want to hear it because y'all don't hold court fairly. Go pick the shit up and just be quiet.
Speaking of whole court, Blue, you said when you was over there with Sharp that you hold court on everybody. It looked like you over here trying to cover up and not holding court.
Yeah, selective politicking. Hold on, Blue.
Yeah, because they gotta keep that narrative going that she is the better baby mother. They have to keep that narrative going because if they don't, and everybody really starts seeing Jaden's true colors, it's gonna flip.
Oh, the Lord is gonna show it. Because all truth come to the light, and everything that's in the dark must be revealed.
Well,
Listen, I knew she wasn't a good mother when they went shopping and bought 100 bottles of Henny and one box of Pampers for Journey. And the day before that, they whole pantry was bare and empty. So I knew you been a bad mother. You one of them hood mothers that let your nigga come over and drink up all your kids' Capri Suns and eat all the snacks, and then make an excuse to your kids because you just want the nigga to stay there to get that devil dick. That's how you're looking right now.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the last birthday party with the baby had them big ass clothes on and them big ass shoes? I said, wait a minute, that ain't how you dress no child, and you over there looking slave fried down laid to the side with them nasty ass food the kids don't eat. Was that party for you or was it for the baby?
Most of the times when your kids is that young, the party is for you. It ain't for the kids. That's why a lot of
Javon
people
ain't
don't
that
have
young.
birthday parties. That's why a lot of people don't really keep birthday parties to the big ones for their kids until they 5, 6 years old. Because most of the time they ain't gonna remember it. Most of the time they be crying, aggravated. Like that's your party.
No, I'm
That's
talking
for
about
you to show off
Javon's
to your
party.
friends.
No, I'm talking
No,
about Javon's party.
oh, Javon's party. Well, that was her showing off to her friends. Like everything's a competition. Everything's a competition. I have to put up this better baby mother scenario. So I have to throw big parties and I have to take them on things and take pictures and stuff. But like I said, from the kids, their reactions to everything,
They
first
look
of
like they're
all,
tormented.
Javon Ben told us that every time you get mad at Blue, you don't treat them right. He been told us that when y'all was living in the house together before Blue even went to jail. Then the whole crying and everything when y'all went to the sneaker store. Javon been showing it to us, but like I said, Journey, the things Journey says out of her mouth, everybody might say, "Oh, it's cute." Da da da. Journey has to be hearing it from somewhere, and the only two places she goes is with her mama and Carlissa. And not for nothing, it's not cute. Like, sorry. I mean, we find it funny because we don't like Carlissa because she called Carlissa a bitch. But if that was my child, them little 3 teeth that she got, her little baby teeth, she wouldn't have had no other teeth until them big teeth grew in. Because who are you, little girl, to be disrespecting your grandmother like that? But that goes to show that her mama does it in front of her, and that's what she does.
Carlissa done said though, Pop. Remember, Carlissa said the mouth is my fault.
Yeah, she said she cussed in front of Journey, so you can't blame Jaden or for that. That's her. But I mean, at the same time, when Journey called Carlissa a bitch, she hadn't been over there that long.
No, that's when Carlissa first got her
Yeah.
back. And her calling her mama idiot, I don't think that was Carlissa. I think Jaden calls them that when she gets mad because kids mimic everything their parents does.
Just like Elijah saying, "Oh shit," all the time.
Sister to the end, yeah, we covered that already. We covered that. We broke it already over here. We broke it. Y'all seen it here first. All the text messages and everything. Jaden hit and ran from the scene. She ain't doing that girl, that person that lost their damn car. But here are some pictures from the other day when Marsh and Chrisean were at the Christmas parade. And there we see Marsh is sitting on Santa's lap looking quite naughty, I would say. But looking the good. I gotta give it to her. Marsh looks the good. Okay, she looks good. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't no hater.
Looking at this Santa, I'm starting to agree with Bubby on the white Santas. He looked creepy.
I said that the other day, and y'all said that I was being mean when I said it.
I
said
didn't.
that.
I didn't
I
say that. What are
agree.
you talking about? Them people in your head said that.
You
I didn't
remembering
say
like
that.
Dre.
Wait,
Right.
that was the same day we was up here drunk, right?
What
Yeah,
I gotta
maybe
do with
the aliens
anything?
told me. Dre, you always make it about yourself anyway. You should be happy somebody else making it about you.
It is about me 24/7. Yeah.
Now here is Chrisean, Ola, and Marsh in the parade. And there is nephew and Ola going round and round in a circle, having a good old time like kids should and kids do.
And they was twinning.
They were twinning like their mamas. Marsh, what you told that man you wanted for Christmas, girl? What did you tell him you wanted for Christmas? Because you done told that man something naughty. I know you did. I know you did. I'm still stuck. I'm sorry. I wanted to talk about ET real quick, but I'm still stuck on this whole situation with the kids involved in a car accident. Like, are they okay? Did they go to the hospital after? I have questions.
Yeah, because kids can get whiplash. And did she really run?
That's what I was going to ask. Did she take her to the hospital? Because the baby really needs to go, you know?
They can get
All kids
whiplash
need to
up to
go,
2
but
to 3 days after an accident, and you'll never know that they have broken bones in their ribs or wherever unless you go to the
right.
hospital.
Yeah, like seek medical attention for them kids. Like, I'm not even being funny. I'm being for real because they're children. You know, Henny loves the kids. So you need to go make sure your kids are good. I don't know if you did. If you did, then good. If you didn't, then child, go
I mean, they
immediately.
can't test nothing now anyway, so take the kids to the hospital.
Yeah, the alcohol should be out your system because it looks like that happened the night of Sam snapped its birthday. Why were your
But
kids with you while you were celebrating your? Let me shut up. I'm gonna shut up. Henny, shut up. I'm gonna shut up.
because Blue over there, wait, we're going to have to make him take responsibility because should none of these women have to take these children out with them anywhere, and they have a father that's living in the same city and state that they in, but he's over there with the Dalmatian dummies.
I wouldn't trust that man with my child, first off,
Not
but
even that. Where's the world's greatest granny? Where was Granny at? Why Granny ain't have the kids?
Mr. Sterl didn't want to be
she was
bothered
on
with
her
them kids.
glaucoma.
Shit, they live there.
But I really am. I'm still worried because I've been in an accident not even that bad, and my body hurt me for a week. Like, I don't know.
This
Like, I don't like that at all.
I remember when my oldest son, he was about 3 or 4, we got in a car accident. And back then, like as soon as you call the police for car accidents, they come with the ambulance, everything. They made us take him to the hospital. And the lady said, if you don't, we're going to call CPS. Even though he was fine and he was more worried about why his shoes was untied than why I was the one messed up because the car hit on my side and my window shattered. And I had glass like all on my right side of me. I was the one messed up, but they told us if we didn't take him to get him checked, that as the ambulance people, they have the right to call ACS and make us take him.
But did y'all notice how when Blue was or she was putting Journey in the car or whatever, Journey wasn't moving around a whole lot or looking upbeat either. Like I said, you usually don't feel it till the next day.
Yeah, I was looking at her too, but I was like, well, maybe she just woke up.
She looked down.
Yeah, she just got through eating, and Jaden started yelling at her because you know how kids is. They eat for a second and they stop and they want their food back. So she started yelling at her because she threw her food out.
I thought Javon said he was hungry, and that's when she said what she said. I don't know. But anyway, all right. We promised that we was going to talk about ET because we said it. So let's go on over here. I got something to say about that too. Wait a minute, hold on. I got something to say about that too. I'm gonna try to see if I could bring something back real quick. But we're gonna talk about this ET.
I know those people. I know her. I know what she said. I know what they said. And I know what happened. So yeah. Disrespectful people get blocked, especially those people.
Now y'all have.
Chrisean's cool with him. And no, I don't follow Chrisean anymore because Chrisean unfollowed me first. I'm not a groupie. I just don't follow people who don't follow me. When I did Baddies East, and everybody was like, ET got Compton, Inglewood. I got all of LA outside. The girls who end up fighting Chrisean, I know them, y'all. And they were in my music video. I know these girls. So, they are Crips. They're not Bloods. They're Crips. Yes, they fuck with the Bloods. Yeah, they fuck with us. I'm from LA. I know what the politics really give.
Who tapped your motherfucking buzzer, girl? You
do follow Chrisean.
You said that with so much pride. I know these girls, and they were outside. Remember on Baddies East, girl, they got whooped down and walked down by Chrisean. They
by
was not
herself.
about to get walked down by Tesehki. You said that like these girls was able to come in and have your back. What you basically just said is, I know these girls. They were outside Baddies East when they were going to jump me. And Tesehki was going to whoop their ass that time. Way before Chrisean. That's what I heard. I don't know. What did y'all hear? Because that's what I heard.
I heard her trying to flex on her knowing somebody, like it was a flex, but it wasn't really because her friends they asked me, and I wouldn't be admitting that those was the girls that was around me after one person walked all of them down like that. Like I wouldn't be admitting that because that just goes to show that you have no pull in the city because you ain't got people that could actually fight.
And then not only that, like she talking about disrespectful. What did she say? Disrespectful people get what?
Get blocked.
Get blocked. Girl, she just seems like it's just the bee looking for attention. That's all she is. Nobody's talking about her.
To go back on Baddies too.
Mm-hmm.
This is a play for her to go back on Baddies too, because remember that was the first chapter. They still have to do a second round of this Baddies USA thing. So she's trying to get back on there too. I'm sorry, that is not a flex. I am not gonna listen. I am not gonna claim you if you got beat up that bad. I'm sorry, friend or foe. I am not claiming you. I'm not
beat up. You wouldn't be claiming me no more, Pop.
No, but I know no. See. See, this is a different circumstance. She's claiming
we'd have to go get our lick back.
No, but she's no. But my whole thing is they were outside to fight with you when people was gonna fuck you up on Baddies. You're making it seem like, to me, before all, you're making it seem like they're them, like them bitches. They're not. So my whole thing is, what are you claiming them for? I wouldn't have told nobody none of that because you look dumb. Like you look really dumb. So you had girls that one person could have walked down. She walked down 4 to 6 of them by herself. And you had these 4 to 6 girls with you outside to do what to who? Like it's no flex behind this. This is like, I just want to insert myself and maybe I'll get something out of it.
Yep. Because nobody tapped your buzzer. We didn't give a fuck if you knew them. We wasn't trying to figure out if you knew them or not. We was trying to figure out if Blue knew them or not, or if Wack knew them or not. We was trying to figure out who sent them. So are you incriminating yourself to say, what, you sent them? I don't know. It's just weird to me because it ain't like they was some like they might be thumpers, but they wasn't thumping that day.
And then she just say that she's blood and they're Crip. So why are you taking my whole thing is you set tripping in my eyes. I don't know the politics, but it sounds like you set tripping to me because you like, oh, disrespectful. You're not even supposed to be hanging with these bitches.
She was on a video, so she said disrespectful people get blocked.
Oh, okay. I thought she was saying, I thought she was trying to say because Chrisean was being disrespectful. That's what happened. But to me, like I said, you just inserted yourself for no reason. Nobody cares.
Hold on. Now, wait, let's go back to this thumping, right? Do y'all remember last time when I played this video? And we was talking about Mima in the purple?
No. Hey, Mo. Hey, get in there. Crashout, get in there. Crashout, get in there. Get it. Hey, motherfucker, any one of you niggas touch my home.
The Mima, hold on. Yes, I hate about IG. You can't be mine. All right.
I'm looking at everyone for her, but then I just start realizing like everybody that's trying to fake act like they trying to break it up is trying to fight me too. Went from praying with all these kids to trying to make it to my car. People trying to plot on me to go viral, but really ain't really stepping on nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Trying to see like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, what you say? Played out with Blueface, now with D-Mac.
It is real people out there that are really banging the way you're supposed to bang. They ain't on social media. They don't really, you know, when they go out to do their thing. They moving every day how they moving. Everybody is not on social media, brother. And those are the ones that you never see coming. You know why? Oh, I gotta pee, pull over. and you pull over into a shop. And because you ain't from here, you don't realize you right in the middle of this neighborhood, that neighborhood, that neighborhood.
Yeah.
Dude see her. He sent a text. Hey, old girl over here that dissed the seat, bitch got all the jewelry on her. You see how fast they killed 88 bands? See it on social media, think that element ain't here, but it's here.
Right.
Mima, we just missed her again. Hold on. Let me take this down real quick.
You talking about Barney, right?
Yeah.
The one we kept calling Barney that Dre was asking where her titties was.
Right.
And I said her titties ain't had no girth.
Right. Yes, her. Okay, so this Mima right here in the purple. Okay. I want y'all to pay real close attention. Because here go Mima right here. Next to Chrisean as she takes off.
Whatever happened to him happened. He's trying to save him.
Let him get her, bro. And she ain't I still got all my shit.
Yeah, you can't. With the Compton politics. You was with them LA politics. It's different.
So that's after the fight.
That's before the fight.
Oh.
Because that's Chrisean taking her jewelry off at the car.
Yeah, because when she was fighting, she only had them 2 little gold chains on. That's why everybody thought that she got her shit took, but she didn't get her shit took. But you see how they was scheming on her. I also saw a picture of her walking, pushing Junior and the burnt marshmallow. I'm sorry. No, because at this point, his last name need to be Malone again and not Porter in my mind, because they shouldn't even have no claims on that child. But I seen a picture of her pushing Chrisean Jesus' stroller, and Barney and the burnt marshmallow was there, like in the vicinity, and the burnt marshmallow had her phone up then too.
And then it's the fake stroller, the empty stroller narrative she was trying to push. So they followed her around all day. It's definitely given scent to see what they can get to go viral. Or
my question is, were you on FaceTime or were you recording?
You know it's bad when, I don't know if y'all know who the Queen of Compton is. She does like she does that. It's bad when she's saying that y'all did some bullshit. And as far as I know, I thought she was like up there in ranks with the blue people. And she looked at it like, she said, I don't go out there because, you know, people go there to start stuff, even though it's supposed to be a kid thing. I went out there, I met her. She was so cool. She got a good spirit, da-da-da. And then after her being around all these kids playing with them and all that, y'all decided to do that. And then on top of it, y'all didn't even do what was like what you say it needed to be done. That's crazy. It's so many other girls that is on TikTok and stuff saying that these girls all was doing it for clout.
Well, here goes Liddy. And if I don't know if Liddy is a Crip or a Blood, but Liddy has some things to say about this.
I was allegedly jumped today, and I'm gonna just say this: whether she was jumped or not, Chrisean, she stood 10 toes down. She was throwing 2 hands on the bitch. Chrisean was not playing. She didn't hit the floor. She did none of that. She stood on business. She didn't run. She didn't mark out. She didn't do none of that. She fought. She stood her ground. She most definitely did. And the girls who did it, I seen Blueface had shared them. Y'all was supposed to whoop her ass. Y'all didn't whoop her ass like that. Y'all didn't. Y'all didn't do it.
Nope.
Chrisean, like, she really be forgetting. Either she be forgetting what she be doing, or she just be places to just test the energy. Because this is where she loses me at. They can't set you up. If you was dissing Crips on the internet, and then you go to Compton, do you know it's Crips in Compton? Do you know it's Crips all in LA? Oh, them niggas told you was good and you believed them, and then their homegirls got up on you. If baby gonna be living that LA life, she gotta know where she at. so she don't get got up on, because she will get got up on. People act stupid, like they don't understand what goes on in LA, Watts, Compton, Inglewood, and stuff like that. Y'all act like y'all don't be understanding what be going on. Y'all be thinking these rappers be dying for fake? Chrisean was allegedly jumped.
Now, I agree. Learn the lay of the land, where you are. You did stand on your 10. You was on your toes. You was on your toes. Just learn the lay of the land.
Now, like I say, once you making a certain amount of money, you gotta get away from the city that you making your money in. And you gotta be in like a little country town that's safe at, you know what I'm saying?
It's not even that, Dre. Like, even here, after, when it gets dark, it could be as kid-friendly as you would ever think it would be during the day during Mardi Gras. But the minute it gets dark, watch all of us locals go the fuck home. For a reason. Because that's when shit pops off. So, like, you know, you, like they said, you got to learn where you at, and you got to kind of watch either locals or have somebody there with you that knows what's going on and how people are going to act.
Okay, well, I'm not giving her an excuse, but I'm gonna say this. 25-year-old me is staying till the end of the party. I don't care. I want to see who gets hit with that Henny bottle. I want to see who gonna get slapped for touching on somebody bitch too much in the party. Shit, I might even have to run from a couple of bullets because niggas is outside fighting. And in my mind at 25, I did not care. You don't fear anything. Now at 44, I'm leaving 45 minutes before the club closes because I know better now.
But
you understand what I'm saying?
But she's a celebrity, though.
You're talking about staying to see what's going to pop up at the end of the club. We're talking about somebody popping off on you in the middle of the club. Somebody popping off on you in the middle of the street.
That could happen, but that's what I'm saying. Just because it's not only...
Let me finish. That's the difference, though. Because if she don't know the lay of the land, I hate to say this, but what Duty Shooter was saying in his video, you might, I gotta pee, get out the car, go in the gas station thinking shit is sweet. And if you don't know the lay of your land, you could be deep in territory of motherfuckers who trying to get at you. You gotta know where you are. There's a difference. We're not just talking about going to an event and something happening. We talking about moving around everyday life. This just happened to be at an event.
And she gotta quit telling people where she gonna be. I know events she got to, but any other time, don't tell us until you leave.
To me, it's like living in the hood. That's hood shit. That you got beef with certain people in the hood. You got to watch where you go anyway. You got to watch it in the party. I done got snuck in a party. I done went to parties full of people that did not like me and did not care. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
But you knew those people didn't like you. These are people she don't even know that's coming at her.
Yeah, she's a hated celebrity by many. She loves by many. I'm not saying that, but she's got a lot of people that hate on her, and her child's with her too.
But she got to move how Nicki Minaj move, how Cardi B move. You have to move like those kind of people. You can't live in the area with the riffraffs. I don't care if you don't see yourself as a celebrity. The world sees you as that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because she said it in her live. I'm Chrisean.
But you can feel that way. You can feel you Chrisean Malone, and that's true. Two things could be true at the same damn time. You vision yourself to be one way, but the world visions you to be a whole completely different person.
Right.
But Cardi could still go through the hood with no security and be fine. She could still walk around damn near everywhere with no security and be fine. Nicki don't come to the hood. The last time Nicki was in the hood was before she got married.
Cardi not coming to the hood with all her jewelry on.
Cardi be in her hood. There's a difference.
And even there is somebody that's less than a block away that can come and assist her.
But
everybody knows the rules to her coming. Like if she come here and something happened to her, something gonna happen to all y'all.
But you know how many celebrities then got killed in their own hood? It wasn't even in other people's hood. It was right in their own hood.
It ain't about a hood. That's the difference. It ain't about hood going to this hood or that hood. It's about sliding around LA, period.
And I'll be stingy with my presence. They would have to pay me to see me. Ain't nobody gonna see me unless you pay me. And I'm only staying as long as the money lasts.
Right. When the event's over, I'm out before it's
When
over. This is
right.
over at 5 o'clock. I'm going at 4, quarter to
Soon
4.
as Yahweh, Yahweh, whoop bye. Yahweh done. You didn't pay me to stand here and sign an autograph. Mm-hmm. No,
You're right,
Lord.
M. King. They will keep trying her. I mean, especially with Whack and everybody telling them girls, y'all didn't do nothing.
Oh,
It's a call to
yeah.
action. Somebody else is going to try her. It is a certainty. So she needs to move different.
Well, that's kind of why I'm not playing none of the stuff that other people have put out there. Not even the stuff I put out there. I stopped talking about it after I made them posts. That was it. Because everything else is antagonizing. And you got to remember, they made their whole set look bad. Because right after you got walked down by this girl, everybody is saying you did not do what you expect from multiple people, even if it was just 3 people. You didn't do no damage to that girl. You didn't do nothing to her, not a scratch, not a nothing. All you did was pull her hair. That's what it looked like. She's not.
Everybody's weighing in.
Exactly. So it's like.
And then the fact that one of them is supposed to be a boxer is miraculous to me that they didn't do anything.
And people really got to stop thinking, because at one point, in my life, I thought like that too. Oh, well, this don't make sense to me. It's not going to make sense to us because we're not in a game. They don't think like us. They have different rules. A lot of them grew up being taught this way. So what makes sense to us don't make sense to them and vice versa. So even though we don't understand why so many's going after her, they all do.
Yeah. And I mean, it's different because out there, their mama, their daddy, their granny, their papa was probably all banging. Their mama is banging.
Granny banging is diabolical.
But it's the truth.
I done seen it too.
It's the truth. You know what I'm saying? All they uncles and cousins and aunties and uncles, they bang. It's a whole culture out there. It's a way of life. As where in other places, it's not so generational. With them, it's generational. And it's
like with the cartel.
Get put on. Like that's what it's like. It's like a coming of age to get put on. But for Chrisean, I need people to also never forget. This is also spiritual warfare. You are in the heart of demonic energy. Hollywood is over that way. And a lot of weird shit goes on. And Hollywood is up the street from LA, correct, Dre?
Yep.
Yeah, you could see the sign from every one of those hoods.
So you right out there with all that demonic energy. You out there praying with children? Oh no. Not only did you do it once, you did it twice. And then you out here singing gospel to these children. All the demonic energy was going crazy. Something was bound to happen. But now we're also going to look at cause and effect. So from now on, I hope she's moving with security. And the sad part about it is, Chrisean, walk the hell away from Blue and do not look back. No more second chances. No more, I'm going to give it a shot because I want my family. You don't get but so many times to show me fuck you and my kid. You only get one with me. You done gave this man more than one.
Yes.
You done gave him chance after chance after chance after. Girl, is this one more chance of love with Chrisean? No. Leave that nigga alone because guess what? He don't give a fuck about you. And I would not, and I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm saying that because any man that would leave their child and their baby mama in the midst of all of this confusion, and even if you want to say you didn't know what was going on, that you didn't get the phone call from Carlissa and you didn't, none of that, even if you want to say all of that, that nigga didn't care about whether you and his son was safe, if y'all was good afterwards. That nigga came online and started taunting you, and other people started taunting you too.
Mine would have been in the car on the way to me, whether I said come or not.
Girl, do you hear me?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody's like, Carlissa talking about, oh, he got thrown on the bus. Yes, because if you're not calling me about the welfare of me and your child at this point in time where I'm in the middle of this about to go down, and you're asking about sneaker sizes and shoes, and you have not did or bought anything for my child since they've been born, yeah, I'm gonna hang up on you. Yeah, I'm gonna think you was plotting on me. Yeah, I'm gonna think this is part of the setup. And that's why I said that he needs to take accountability. Like, Carlissa could say whatever she want. You as the grandmother, you should have tried to contact her. Why are you calling him? Why was it, if it was that urgent and you felt that baby was in danger that much, why did you go through a third party to get to your grandbaby? If you really love this grandbaby, you should have been calling her like, Chrisean, what is going on? Do you need me to meet you somewhere? Is the baby okay? If Blue was calling for that, that's what he should have said. Not nothing about no goddamn, she don't care about all that sneaker shit. Like, that wasn't going to make her coochie wet. He's been here for 2.5 years already and you haven't did anything.
And that's what she said. But think about this. You calling me on my phone talking about you about to come slide through where I'm at, but you don't even know where I'm at. Allegedly. You calling me and I'm sitting in my car getting ready to fight these bitches, and you talking about sneakers?
Wasting my time.
Suck my dick.
You said you wasn't going to say that no more. You said you wasn't going to say that no more.
You know she lied now. Come on.
I said I was working on it.
She ain't working on it.
But I only said it once. I only said it once.
And I want to say, too, you can't make him love that child or make him be a father to that child. You can't buy it. And what he's going to end up trying to do is to set you up to either make you look bad and unstable, or he's going to try to set you up, allegedly.
He already is.
Or not be here no more.
The thing is, Blue changed. The minute that Chrisean moved on and popped up out here, he changed. His little ego got bruised because of the toe thing. His little ego got bruised because you was over there with the other set. Blue, he hurt. Blue is hurt right now. He's hurt. He's a bitter baby daddy right now.
And I'll believe she done when she actually stays the fuck out of LA, because girl, you can go make money in New York, Houston, wherever. You can go make money with what you do anywhere. I feel like LA is kind of like the last straw of letting go with her.
Well, see, with her, all of her business has been in LA and continues to be in LA. You got to think about that. Zeus is in LA. All of these streamers are in LA. Like, she's not plugged in Atlanta, plugged in New York, plugged in Miami. She's got to network and get those connections to get up out of there, because it's different when your income is attached to a place. And the place that she's attached to is nothing but pain for her right now. It's nothing but pain. And I just feel like the minute that she's able to get away from all of this toxicity is the minute that she's going to flourish even more. Sometimes we hold on, and I heard this, I think, in a Tyler Perry movie, but it was a real situation. Sometimes we hold on to the very thing that God himself is trying to tear away from us. And that desire to want to have a family with Blue, it's got to be buried. Give it to God, because there's nothing else that you could do. You can't force it on him. You can't make him change. You can't make him be a family man. You can't make him do anything. And at this particular point in time, take it from somebody who knows a bitter baby father is a dangerous baby father, because trust me, I almost lost my life a couple years ago. that ninja was coming to take me out for Christmas. And himself too. So a bitter baby father, I'm not saying that that's what that is with him, but a bitter baby father, not just Blue, this goes for anybody dealing with a bitter baby father. They are dangerous. But Chrisean has to let it go. Has to let it go.
Yeah,
has
Rita.
to accept that's not what you want. Sometimes the thing that you want is not what God has for you.
Amen.
There is somebody out there that is going to love her, that's going to love Chrisean Jesus as their own, and they are going to nurture her the way that she needs to be nurtured, and they are going to help her on her healing journey. But she needs to heal herself first. She's healing, but she's not healed yet. But she's healing from that relationship. It don't happen overnight. Hell, I'm going to go as far as to say even Jaden is healing from the situation. She's not healed, and she will never get healed from that as long as he keeps getting thrown in her face.
That's true. And don't be afraid of the unknown. Because the unknown is very frightful, but it's beautiful once you get there. It's going to be some bumps and bruises, but it's beautiful once you get there. Use your resources. You got so many people that want to do business with you. You got Timberland, you got Kiki, you got so many people that's big name celebrities. This nigga Blueface ain't even a letter on the atmosphere of celebrities. He ain't even a Z-list celebrity no more. Jesus.
But see, that's why
and blood don't make a father.
But that's why I said she got a network. Because there are people that are willing to work with her, but she's got a network and be willing to step outside of her comfort zone. And in all honesty and fairness, stepping outside of our comfort zone is not always an easy thing because it requires change. And for somebody who has had so much change and so many disappointments, it's hard to want to step out on faith out of what you're comfortable with. And right now she may feel like, you know, the Lord is saying that I need to be here. That might be what she's thinking. I don't know. I'm not speaking for her. I'm just saying, looking at the situation, she might feel like the Lord has her there. But maybe if she takes a little bit of time, maybe fast, pray, meditate a little bit, she might find that the Lord has another place for her. For all she know, I ain't gonna say Texas. The Lord might have her. I don't know about there either. He might move her to Miami.
Hey, Miami, she loves to swim.
Right.
Yeah, Miami. Go to
Plenty
Miami.
of opportunities in Miami.
Yeah,
Plenty.
Miami. You got Trina out there. Think about it, Chrisean. You got Trina. You got a lot of people. You got Kiki, Trina. If these people can introduce you to Tyler Perry, you can go meet him and shake hands, and get a script.
You must have took your medicine. You said it's a lot of people. It's Trina out there. It's a lot of people. Trina.
Trina, that's what I was thinking about. I was gonna say Trick Daddy until I seen what he did last night. And I was like, no, Jesus, no. The Trina.
Hey, go do a track with Tia, baby daddy.
See, my grandmother always told me it ain't always about what you want, it's about what you need. And that's what she got to dig deep down and figure out. Because sometimes what you want ain't the best for you. It's what you need. You need, I ain't saying don't, because I love me a bad boy. I love me a nigga with dog in him, like she would say. But you don't have to stay with those types. It's a lot of dudes out here that does different things that still has that dog in them, that still will bust a nigga ass, still will protect you the way that he needs to protect you and all of that, and won't even, he don't even have to be in the streets, but he's from the streets. You understand what I'm saying? So until she figures out what she needs, she's always going to go after what she wants.
I mean, you can have somebody that treats you right and is also not a pussy too. I mean, that is such a thing. Like, too many people think they got to get treated like shit to have, like you said, that dog in them or whatever. But I mean, you don't. Hell, my mama met my daddy when I was 6 months old, and I have never thought about my real dad. Not for real.
Let me tell you something. In my life, stepdaddies are the best. Okay, that's our generational thing. From my great grandmother. I'm gonna run it down. My great grandmother had her first child, and then met my grandmother's father, and then they ended up having 8 kids after that because it was 9 of them all together, and they stayed married the whole time and everything. My grandmother was with my mother's father. He did her dirty. She divorced him and met my grandfather, and my grandfather's been my grandfather all my life. They still together, takes very great care of us to the point that his real grandchildren, his biological grandchildren, are jealous of us. Then I could look at it as my mother and my stepfather. My mother left my father when I was 4. My stepfather been around ever since I was 5. And they had my brother. Everything is good. And then when it came down to me, I had my daughter. I met my husband when my daughter was a year old. 24 years later, me and my husband are still together, and my daughter will tell her own biological father, her sperm donor, that's my dad.
Same thing I told mine when he wanted to meet. Like, that's my daddy. I don't need you.
Stepdaddies ain't all bad. Stepdaddies are not all bad. Some men are better stepdaddies than they are fathers. Because I know a lot of girls too that have baby daddies that's other girls' baby dad, and they take care of their kids that's not even with them better than their other kids. So don't. Sometimes, let me tell you, if your family, your blood, your actual blood, mother, father, born ain't good for you, and you can get away from them, that like he doesn't need to be grown. Blue doesn't have enough love in himself. Blue doesn't love himself enough to give that boy the love and attention that he needs, the love and attention that you feel your son deserves and that he does deserve, because he doesn't do it with his other kids.
And he's just gonna traumatize him.
Wait, I'm going to make this about me for a second. I'm sorry. I just Googled myself. Look at what Google's AI said about me.
I can't see that. We blind.
We all wear glasses, girl.
Okay. It says, that girl Hennessy Reviews, is a popular social media personality known for her commentary, particularly on reality TV shows like Zeus's Baddies, offering opinions, reviews, and recaps that generate discussion among fans about casting, drama, and redemption arc, often using her platform on Threads and TikTok to engage directly with viewers. I don't use my TikTok often. Anyway, what to expect in her reviews. Reality TV commentary focuses heavily on shows like Baddies, discussing cast dynamics like friendships, feuds with hashtag meatball, and plot points. Direct engagement interacts with fans by asking what's your take and responding to fan opinions. Trending topics covers current drama and hot takes, keeping her audience updated on the latest in reality TV. Why y'all got me reality TV? Anyway, platform active on Threads at that girl Henny Reviews, and likely TikTok using shorter form content for reviews. In essence, that girl Henny provides relatable, opinionated recaps and commentary on popular reality shows, making her a go-to source for fans wanting to discuss the latest drama.
Just go to. And you remember, I told you your videos are showing up first too, like with the Diddy stuff. Yours was popping up some of the first videos.
Oh, look at
you's famous now.
No, I'm not famous, but I'm just saying, like, oh, look at me. Look at that. That's us, guys. That's us. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, anyway, back to what we was talking about, because yeah, that just like really was like, wow. And then look, I'm right there. That's me at the top right there. Pouring up celebrity gossip with receipts, hip-hop drama, reality TV, chaos, and celebrity court cases. Blueface,
chaos
clips. Yes, chaos. Chaos.
At least it's accurate.
Very much so.
Feel good. Yay. Yes. Oh, eat. Well, back to what we was talking about. Thank you, Google. Thanks.
But even like with your situation, Henny, like you always tell us you got one baby daddy that he steps up for all your kids anytime you need it, because you need it, they need it, whatever. Like sometimes the person that you had the kid with is not the right person to raise that kid with. It's not. So, girl, don't. I know, it might be the churchly thing to marry the person that you had a kid with. It might be the more morale thing to do in the way the society is and all that. But this man shows you that he's not mature enough yet to be a father. To me, Blue shouldn't even have no kids. He's still running around like he's in his early 20s with no care anyway. And two, it shows you that he will never protect you or that child.
Facts.
So you need to
And
find somebody that will protect you and that child, not just physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially. And all of those 4 things that I said, Blue did some diabolical things to you to break all of that. So just
imagine what he would
run
do
as
to the
fast as you
child,
can.
though. That's what
Right.
she got to think about too. Like, yeah, okay. What if your mom had got your dad out of your life when you wouldn't have them PTSD moments where you remembering getting beat by the woods and all that shit? Like, so it's
But
he's
she
there,
did.
but my child's
But remember,
traumatized into adulthood.
Mr. Tucker was already around before she even met her father. She said that her father was in jail for the first 7 years of her life. So her stepfather, which is Mr. Tucker, which is Petey's father, and she said this, he's more of a father figure to her than Mr. Malone was.
Wait,
So
did
she
he come in at that time? Because I know he was friends with Charla. I mean, friends with
well,
Eugene.
her and Petey is only what, 3 years apart?
I think so. So I don't know, but I don't know when Eugene. I don't know, but I know Petey and Eugene were friends, and that caused a feud between Petey and Eugene because of the fact that he started dating Charla. But I mean, even let's go through the dynamic of things prior to that. Charla was married to Eugene, and they got divorced, and she ended up marrying Petey's dad. So it's like, I don't even want to really use that dynamic. I would rather just look at it as there's somebody out there that will still take you and your son and love you as you are and love him as their own, that will protect you, that will provide for you, that will nurture you, that will love you, that will keep you, most of all, protected. I keep saying protected because Chrisean is looking to be protected. And I think this right here may have been an eye opener for her. And if she's listening, I don't know if she is or if she will, I don't know when she's lurking, but don't let him snatching his protection away drive you into a dark place, because he has always been a person who did keep her protected. We cannot take that away, because at one point in time, Blue used to be like, I can disrespect her, but you can't. Like, I could play with her, but you can't. Like, he was like that at one point. That point in time the ship has sailed for that. The time for that sailed while you was pregnant. You just didn't see it. And now there is a form of the bitterness, but the bitterness also goes into the fact that I made you. I made you. That's how he feels. I made you. And how dare you go up without me? How dare you be up here at a level with me? How dare you?
Yeah, that's true. But
That's
it
that
also,
mentality.
He's not who he is before prison. He's not the same person.
well, two, it sounds like it's some pimping 304 business going on. It's like I show you the good life. I show you everything that I protect you. I show you the money. I show you the good life. And then the moment that you leave from up underneath my umbrella is bare roof. You know what I'm saying? And that's some pimping 304 business. And you just got to look at it for what it is and take it, a child came up out of it. But that's the way his mind works. He don't want you on the side of him or in front of him. He wants you behind him. That is a pimp mind state.
And like, for real though, with the prison thing, like, they get stuck in the year they went in. So that momentum he had, that whole thing, he's gonna want to recreate all of that because that's where his life stopped for him.
He can keep trying. Would he have a nightmare in jail and he thought it was a dream? He could see Martin Luther King dream didn't even work. Stop dreaming.
He needs therapy.
He needs
For real.
reality and an ass whooping from his daddy. That's
His
what
daddy
he needs.
changing team colors to pink. He ain't studying blue.
He sure ain't. You can see ain't nobody been stunting blue. Blue raised his damn self. He ain't got respect for nobody. He does. If you want to know how a man gonna treat you, look at how he treat his mother. If nobody ever told you that,
I feel like she
that's
deserved
the
it
truth.
too, though. So I'm conflicted on that one.
Yeah, that the mothers deserve it, but it's because that's the raise she raised him.
Hold on.
He's her karma.
Carlissa has commented, and I think it's underneath Live Bites. She said, God is good. Baby's okay. Mama okay. It was a good day. If she was drunk, the police that came to help her would have had a problem. Stop lying on people because you drunk. Thanks to the security guard. Then she says, kids had their coats on, seatbelts on, granny proud.
What?
You are such the hypocrite. Oh,
lying bitch.
God.
Carlissa,
Carlissa, this is disgusting.
You
This
hippopotamus.
is disgusting. And it is underneath Live Bites post about what happened. Like, you just proved to us that you are exactly everything that we have ever said you are. Because how?
No, and she probably calling them asking why they didn't tell her right now. But lying online.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit there. That girl car is wrecked.
And now they saying she hit 3 cars. And why was you going that fast in that area?
And if you wasn't drunk, was you on your phone?
Which ran that car into that car. How fast were you going?
And how
Because
did
in a
you
25-mile area, all she should have had was a little bit of fender bender damage. That's it.
in a 25 area, it would have been a scratch. It wouldn't have been that. You wouldn't have been pushing no car. And my whole thing is, if she wasn't drunk, was she texting and driving? What was she actually doing? For you to be driving that fast and to hit some shit like that, what were you doing right before?
She was drunk.
Where has she ever been and not been drinking?
Yeah, somebody in the comments said they seen alcohol or something.
You suck dick to get out of jail too, Jade?
No, Carlissa over there, she probably listening to us because we've been saying she was a drunken monkey. She a drunk. So now Carlissa feel like she gotta defend, but that's wrong, Carlissa. See that, and that's why we don't like you, is because it's if you was a mother where nobody, not Jaden Chrisean, you didn't give a fuck. It was all about blue. It would be a different story. But you like to pick and choose between the baby mamas, and that's the wrong part. If you want to be an enabler to your son, that's fine. Just enable your son, but at least keep it 100 about what's going on with everybody else. You want to enable him and Jaden, and that's why people don't like you, because at the end of the day, it shouldn't be no, oh, the kids are good, the kids was fine, they had on AC. No, you and Jada need to have a conversation on why the hell she keeps crashing these cars and whatever she's doing in these cars while she got her kids with her when she's there. That's what a real grandmother would do. I'll be pissed off at her. And I don't even
because the
got
kids are good
yet.
this time. This time. You don't know about next time while you're not being fair about the situation.
How
God forbid anything.
Her face to say that, and look at this woman's car. Like, I can't look at this. And nobody hit the back of her. Like, her car is not hit. She hit that car, and that car hit that car, and that car hit that car.
And that's a heavy ass minivan to start with.
Like how
Was that an old school?
you was
Yeah.
flying down that street.
Oh, that's an old school. She was flying. She was doing at least
Them
60,
motherfuckers are
70.
heavy. They are
Yeah,
heavy as
yes.
shit. My
You know
mama had
what?
one.
She probably was on the phone arguing with Blue ass, and that's why Carlissa is trying to fucking cover it up because she probably was mad. You know how you get in the car after you mad and start speeding?
Look, my mama had one, and somebody hit the car. The wheels come off the ground a little bit. They hit the minivan so hard, and there was only a small dent, no longer than my arm. So to do all that to the back,
This is crazy. If was it a hit? It was a hit and run from what the lady was saying, right, Henny?
Yeah, somebody in the comments said, "Good day." To drive drunk and cause a 3-car pileup, Bodine needs to come get his. Shut up! I am.
I'm sorry.
Come get your daughter.
Thanks to the security guard. Carlissa, if this was Chrisean, your ass would be roasting and you would still be going to this very fucking day. This is irresponsible fucking behavior. And for everybody that is sitting back and you got all these narratives about Chrisean this and Chrisean that, y'all motherfuckers better have something to say about this. You better have something to say about this. Wait till I get back over there on IG.
And I don't see no popo, Carlissa, for one. I mean,
Exactly. And if it was a hit and run, that means no police was called. Don't try to lie to us.
thank you. And
It's a hit
speaking
and
on
run.
that other guy's situation, did y'all see Blue checking him for talking to one of the girls?
No, I didn't.
They sister wives. They remember they was all yelling sister wives, and then that's when it went to his head. He started protecting everybody after that.
He was like, I was just telling her. He said, you don't tell her nothing. I tell her.
There she is drinking. This is what the person is. Right there. Oh, Carlos. Girl, nice shot.
Drinking? Why she look like a clown?
And there go. Look at all the glass on the ground.
I was just about to say we ought to retrace the night and see how much she drank.
Cheers to at Jam Snack.
And that put her over the legal limit right there. Damn, she looked like a fucking clown. Is it a Harley Quinn party?
Look at that. And that's the same outfit she had on. Hold on. Back it up.
Girl, sue her ass.
Black jacket. She got on that damn black jacket. Look, there go that black jacket she had on in the picture with Sam. Girl, Carlissa.
And look at the way you holding Journey. Like, girl, you take them babies to the fucking doctor, please.
I think that she went to go pick them up after the party and drove home drunk. Carlissa, you ain't playing with nobody but yourself, Miss Ma'am. You was a horrible mama. We shouldn't expect
Carlissa probably helped, Dre.
Yeah, she did. They covered that up and made it where it wasn't on record. So therefore, the girl over there, whatever promise, you know how Three Finger do it. He'll make a promise for a show or something and try to soothe people over that way.
He's out there.
The girl said it was a hit and run.
That car, right? Hold on. There's the tow truck, but I don't see not a popo in sight. So what do you mean the police would have? There's no police there.
She just be flashing.
There. Please share, make them go viral. Blueface shows his kids and Jaden Alex their new. But wasn't that supposed to be the Range Rover that Carlissa had?
What, the new car? I thought it was a corny ass minivan.
Say that he got her a Range Rover, and that was the color of the car.
I want to know where he got the money from to buy cars. Mr. $18 million in debt. Where you get the money from?
Cash.
I got questions.
Well,
Cash.
they do say in the state of California, even if you gift it as a gift, they can come and collect it. So good luck. You
Cash.
just bought a car for that man to ride around in.
I'm trying to look.
No, you know why the popo makes no sense? Because if the police was there, the girl would have had the information to get her car fixed already. She's saying that her car is still totaled and all that, and she didn't give her any information. If the police was there, they would have had to exchange information right in front of them to get that police report.
They don't say why they got a new car. Mm-hmm. And she's atting him. Don't drink and drive with your kids in the car. There she is drinking. So this person is actually responding to everything that's being said. This is crazy work. And then in the comments on one of these, she says, what happened is this your car she hit? Yep, she got a new car. And mine is totaled. She's asking people to share it. Ugh. It said connection lost. Are y'all
But
still?
that's what I'm saying. Her claim, the girl that got her car hit that was parked, that's that she's at no fault. She would have got a brand new car. Look, she would have got a rental, and they would have paid her off money to get her a brand new car plus whatever damages if she wanted to go for a lawsuit or whatever. If she's stressing this bad, yeah, it was a hit and run. She left without giving any information. If the police was there, you couldn't have left without giving that information.
Right here. How did she leave and not exchange information when she's clearly in the video with her children talking to someone, with the person that came to pick her up? So somebody came and got her. She's literally in the video with her kids. How did she not give her info if she's clearly standing there? She got picked up and didn't exchange info. I wish she knew who picked her up. What happened after she left and didn't exchange information?
Yep. And she's probably got so many wrecks.
Wait, did you give the police Jaden's name and the video so they can pursue her for leaving the scene? Please help me share and make this go viral. Thanks, that will help a lot. Okay, I'm sharing because they won't talk about this. And that's a fact, they won't. Now, how he going to get to work? She doesn't have a car now. At Lauren Gray, reach out to her manager, Carlissa Saffold. No. She's making excuses for her.
This is crazy.
Girl, go to the popo. Report her ass. Because if not, you ain't going to get your car back.
You showing the hell ain't. Somebody tell her go over and make a police report. Sheesh.
Henny, you see what I put in the back chat?
Hold up. Somebody said, looks like it was a chain reaction because someone braked too hard in front and the cars behind didn't have time to stop. So she says, nope. She says, nope. At 1 a.m, the cars were parked. She's the only one that crashed into the parked cars. That's not Jaden Jeep, right? Yes, it is. What do you mean?
The cars looked parked. The fuck are they talking about? They are in
Not
parking
even that
spaces.
they look parked. They're all at the curb. They're all in a line at the curb.
No, this car is off the curb. See, look, she hit that car off the curb, Pop. They're aligned at the curb.
How fast were you going?
Off the curb. So she says that's not Jaden Jeep, right? She says yes. She was drunk and driving with her 2 kids in the car. So now here comes this person. That's not true. Carlissa would have talked about it, would have been all over the big blog. Who is this?
Go suck on Carlissa's hemorrhoid, you bitch.
This girl, what is is like you? What part of you seeing this ain't y'all understanding? Look at this shit. Look at this
Delusional.
here.
These people be pissing me off. Like, I don't like people that are that stupid without a reason.
No, see what happened was he thinks that his manager can make things disappear, but we live in a time, day, and age of camera phones, so everything you do is recorded. So the shit he used to get away with, and he ain't getting away with it no more.
She left, Michelle. Jaden got a ride and left. So there's nothing that could be done. Well, there is. I don't know what this lady did, but this lady is like,
Yeah, once they flee, there isn't a whole lot, like, unless she pursues charges on Jaden and has all information. But if it was like somebody that the girl didn't know, she'd pretty much be shit out of luck.
Mm-hmm.
But girl, you famous. You can't just hit and run people.
Girl. But it's the Carlissa freaking making excuses for me.
Carlissa and her dingleberries.
That the kids had their coats. What do the kids have in their coats have to do with the tea in freaking China?
Right, like they bones could have been broken, they toe could have been off, bitch, and they got a jacket on, so that's all they matter. They got 9 toes, and
there's no way they don't have whiplash, Dre. There is no fucking way. Look at the Rick.
Carlissa said that at least they got a coat on with the whiplash. Them and the whiplash is not cold.
See, I think that's a dig for her seeing Chrisean Jesus the other day with no coat on when he was with his mama. So I think she was trying to throw subs like she always do. She always trying to throw Chrisean under the bus in every fucking situation she can possibly do it.
That's why her husband fucking that lady.
And she got a 9-year-old step baby.
You're my cheerleader, y'all.
Yeah, maybe him and your grandkids can get together and play football. You can't keep hiding him from the world, Carlissa. You looking like a bad mother. Well, hell, that ain't hard.
You said all the kids was coming to the holiday.
Okay, we want to see him too. We counting on you.
For real though, like every time I see this shit, like every time she plays it, I'm thinking about it. Them kids got to have whiplash because just me getting into like literally, I remember being 16 in my daddy's truck, a big ass truck, and hitting a car, and I still had whiplash, and I wasn't even going but 20 miles an hour.
Shit, I fell off my bed last night and I had whiplash. Shit, don't tell me nothing about no car accident. I wasn't even going that fast. I was asleep.
That's what you did.
Ain't nothing like falling off the bed when you sleep. You feel like you going 99 miles per hour.
I swear to God, I was sitting there thinking about that. Just wake up all shocked and shit.
You sitting there, heart popping, labor. That could have been it.
Well, before we leave, let's look at part 20 of Vlad's interview with Blue, where Blueface on why he called his mother a whore.
Well, the drama continues while you're locked up. A bunch of girls that claim that they've been your side chicks for 5 years or hitting the internet. Imani Jackson, another girl named India.
Yeah.
And then your mom actually responds to one of the girls because they misspelled your name on one of their tattoos.
Yeah. It was crazy. I told that. I said, just keep it. Like, keep it stomped down. Like, when you do stuff, if you keep it shitty, it'll turn around. Coincidentally, the jail spelled my name wrong. They spelled it that way. So if she wouldn't have like made people like know that she was conforming to, oh, maybe I did spell it wrong, she would have passed. Because
first of all, how you gonna say you ain't no K Blueface, but that's K Blueface who had the misspelled tattoo?
when my mom posted my jail name, they're like, oh damn, well, is it spelled wrong or not? Because the jail spelled Jon, ATHAN,
Yeah.
So
it was actually JOHN.
Yeah, that's how.
Okay.
That's how it's
That's your birthday.
JOHN.
Well, I mean, you and your mom have had a lot of public back and forths.
Yeah.
At one point, you called your mom a whore.
Mm-hmm.
You said my mother's a whore. She's been married.
Look. He said that. Like, yep, and I stand on it. Chrisean, disconnect.
Times
He looked like
by
a
3
baby.
different men. Never married none of them men. Only random men she liked with a lot of money, so she could divorce and take them. At the end, it's all she's sleeping with a bum every night. Sad story for real. Could never respect her as a woman. Same way?
Hell yeah.
So you and your mom aren't cool these days?
No, we cool. I love her.
But
I apologize to her and everything.
You apologize?
The truth is not a diss, gang. Like, you know, people in today's time, people take the truth as a diss or as hate, disrespectful. The truth could never be a diss.
Somebody please teach them love.
Chrisean is living in one of your homes, but she gets kicked out?
No, she left. Mess with some other dude before she took all her things. So we're gonna pack your things up for you and set it to the side.
Right. And she starts dating Soulja Boy's artist, her trophy, Bino.
Yeah, I guess
something
so.
like that.
Well, whoever that is.
But at this point, you guys aren't really together anymore.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it's
at this
people
point,
going on with their lives.
Yeah.
Right.
I can't do nothing right now. I'm stuck. I don't know what happened to my computer. Can y'all hear me?
We can now.
What, you couldn't hear none of what he was saying?
Some of it. I heard a good portion of it. It was just like one or two little spots.
You know what? I'm leaving.
I heard the whole thing. I
heard it.
I don't know what Kristen talking about.
But he's lying. Chrisean, if that ain't a sign for you to leave, he's going to continue to disrespect and drag you. And that child, he's going to continue to put Jaden on the pedestal. And that's what it is. You can't force no man to love no baby. He either do or he don't. And he don't, obviously. And like he said, the truth could never be a diss, baby. It may hurt, but it can never be a diss. Okay? We love you. Everybody else love you except for these people. That ain't hard. These motherfuckers broke. They broke. Stop following they lead Jesus. And that's all I gotta say. Henny done left us, Pop.
What did you do? Oh, there she go. I was about to say, what you do, Dre?
I ain't say nothing. I didn't do nothing. I was just sitting up here. I heard everything.
I don't know why it threw me backstage.
Because.
Well, you did it, Heffa?
No, I didn't. I promise. I left. I literally shut my computer off and came back.
But let them stay though. It threw me before then though. I don't know why.
Blue remind me of those dudes in them Korean movies that treat their wife so bad and be having a mistress, and then when she decides to divorce their ass, they be all over them trying to do. First they be mean about it and try to force them into staying with them, and then next thing you know, they groveling at the wedding because the wife about to marry somebody else, and they groveling, begging and pleading for them to come back. That's what he's giving right now. That's the type of energy he's giving me. Because he cannot not say something that pertains to her or something about her. Every interview he done did, either we knew he was talking about her, even though he didn't say her name, or he's talked about her literally. So, very bitter.
Bitter baby mama syndrome. And you in that purple looking like Barney with your face all tatted up. You just look ridiculous. And you a ridiculous ass person, father, human being. You just a mess.
You remember them Care Bears that you could draw on?
Yeah.
We had when we was little. That's what I be thinking about.
I be thinking about a chia pet when I look at Carlissa.
Well, I think we're
I
missing the
forgot what
point
they look.
here. The point of everything is that Blueface still stands 10 toes on Carlissa being a whore.
I love her, but she's a whore.
Yeah. You're such a fucking whore.
And Carlissa gonna come back and say, "We're honest, but my son knows. He knows. I'm a good mama."
I slid in on my knee pads to get him through high school.
I let him drive to school at 12 just so he'll make it there.
She
No
gonna
other
start
kid
singing
had a car
Mariah
at 12.
song. She gonna start singing Mariah song. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe, and I'm admitting it. That's what Carlissa needs to sing.
She did. She said, "What mama you know that don't use her knee pads to get her son through school?" I said, "Well,
I think she bitter because she missed pussy, to be honest with you.
Oh Lord, not Mrs. Pussy.
I mean,
well, she
she
got
just
blue
don't
under
give
her.
that she happy with no man. She really don't.
Well,
But she had Selena and Bree. She ran them off.
oh, well now. Blue needs a therapist. Abso-fucking-lutely he does. Well, you know what, you guys? I'm tired. I've had enough. I've had enough. I don't know about y'all. Are y'all done? Do y'all want to keep going? Is there
I'm
something that y'all...
hungry.
I'm done.
I ate already. You know when I ate when Poppington was like getting her wreck off because I don't know, somebody put a hair up your ass about daddies this week because you had a lot to say about everybody. Did you get it all out, Pop? Because if you didn't, now's the time.
No, reality TV ain't reality for me no more. And because I see the storylines and I see all the catches or whatever that goes on with it, it just makes me mad. Like, it just makes me mad. And the fact that I didn't get the season I wanted, because me personally, I wanted to see Chrisean and her sister catch wreck on everybody. I'm looking at it in a totally different way. And then it's a lot of people on there, like I said, that shouldn't even be there, that are just there because they're friends of a celebrity like Suki friend, or you got brought in off of somebody else's back, like Meatball's back, and then turned, like she did the same thing that Tifa did to Chrisean, to Meatball. So it's like it's a lot of trauma for me. And then you could just see it. Like, you see the bad acting, you see the story plots, you see how people are so jealous. And that's, to me, baddies ain't baddies no more. Like, before, you couldn't see the surprise. You couldn't see when they was going beef, because the beefs was actually real. Like, it wasn't no planned beef. It wasn't no, oh, we gonna be friends before the show, and then when we get on there, we gonna do this. It was never like that. So I think I'm just like over it. I'm over it. I'm over the whole, oh, Chrisean is so evil and you have to apologize. I'm over everybody just using fighting as their storyline. I'm just over it. Like, these people don't have families and kids. Like, can we start getting into people's personal lives for real? Because the way they doing this it's not, I don't know. It's not entertaining no more. It's just troublesome.
I'm giggling because, like, I just when I thought you had said it all, though, you always find something else, and you is popping it today, Poppington.
It's messy Monday. I'm being messy. Wait till Friday, y'all. I'm holding everything in for Friday,
Oh
because
my
fuck
God.
it Friday is gonna be fuck it for real. Let's get it.
I'm gonna make sure I'm tucked in really good, and I mute my mic because I can see you. Y'all might as well get your Diddy drinks and all of that ready, because I'm gonna take a nap and wake up, and Pop is still gonna be going.
I pulled a Dre today, but it's okay because Dre didn't really make it about him today, so I got to pull a Dre today. So thank you, Draymond.
You know what? What do I got to do with this? See, I'm telling Mama Henny because y'all always picking on me, and I'm telling Jesus.
Listen, first of all, don't be bringing Mama Henny into this, okay?
I'm
I
telling.
told Mama Henny how you be picking on short people, and you know Mama Henny is 5'2".
No, Mama Henny is considered one of the tall people.
She's 5'2". She's
Oh,
short.
don't be copping, please, now.
No, Mama Henny, my girl, so she can get a couple of inches. So she 5'5".
Mama Henny and Jesus said leave them out the conversation.
Edith. Wow, I didn't know you cared. I didn't know you cared, Edith. Thank you so much for that. Edith says, I think Henny needs therapy. Oh no, let me read it in my voice. I think Henny needs therapy for portraying herself to look anything like that thumbnail. You big back. Stop it. Get some help.
Uh-oh.
Edith, you look like your thumbnail, though. A horse.
Edith, go suck a dick. Go suck a dick and go get some coochie rejuvenation, because I know your coochie over there dry if you in these damn comments just commenting about some shit you don't even know. The fuck out of here. Like, I hate these dry pussy bitches. Where y'all be coming from? You need
Show
some
your
dick.
real picture, bitch.
And furthermore, bitch, the picture is my face, you whore. That's what I look like. My face card never fucking declines, no matter how big or small my back is. Bitch, I bet you your father will hit it from the back and love it here. Bitch, this is all woman. So you could suck my dick multiple ways to Sunday, ho. And then when that day comes, you could ride that motherfucker all the way to the pits of hell where you deserve to be, you roach ass bitch.
Swamp roach.
Now crawl your ass back underneath Carlos' wig where you came from. Fleeing tick asshole.
See, this ain't even right. I got muted like I did something. The Lord tied my tongue. I know the Lord tied my tongue like I was going to say something. I was just listening. I loved it, the roast.
You can call her a roach or whatever you like. Now, go ahead.
Thank you for coming in and giving us the view and engagement, bitch, because you just ran my AdSense up coming in here with your bullshit. Thank you. I appreciate you. You money in the bank, ho. Anyway, even though she's been helloed from the other side, she still hears it. Did anyone see Love Cabin and what Ray J said? I saw Love Cabin, and I have not been reporting on it. Thank you, Sandwich Girl. She said lemon character raising both his thumbs up. Oh, that's the sticker she sent. Okay. So I did see Love Cabin, but I'm just like, Ray J is really diabolical on Love Cabin if you don't watch it. Okay, we review it on Sundays, and Ray J acts like he's one of the contestants. Like, I don't know. And then I seen what he said on Live Bites about Diddy busting his booty meat open, and
Do you want to really have this booty hole conversation?
I don't.
Because me and Drake could help you out with this booty hole conversation.
No, thank you. Is Love Cabin worth it? If you like ratchet whorehouses, then yes. Because that's pretty much what Love Cabin is. Welcome to Love Cabin. Everybody fucking everybody. That's
including the host.
Yeah, that's kind of what it gives. Like, they be swapping partners and swapping spit, and they swap fluids down there in the Love Shack. So it's
Has it showed Ray J getting with Sheila yet, or anything to that nature?
No, we saw Sheila and Ray J kind of getting close on one episode, but now Sheila is off in the woods swapping spit with Thanos, and it's nasty.
Ray J likes hookers, so
I don't know. Like, look, Sheila, are you putting fingers in his booty hole? I don't want to have the booty hole conversation, but I'm just curious because
I'm just saying, when he said it, the way she side-eyed him, like, stop telling your secrets. It wasn't even a side-eye of disgust. It was a side-eye of stop telling your secrets.
Is this a Hollywood thing? Because if it is Hollywood, thank you for letting us know. Don't ever, I don't know.
Come visit.
It's weird. It's very weird behavior.
My coochie pink, my booty hole brown. My coochie pink, my booty hole brown. My coochie pink, my booty hole brown.
You stop. Quit yelling. Sorry.
Was Bubby telling me to stop?
This edition, yes, Bubby, tell her to stop. Tell her to stop. Anyway, we are going to go. That's going to do it for this edition of Monday Media Showdown, Messy Monday. We didn't give you Friday, but we did give you Saturday, and I am drained and spent. Okay, I'm drained and I am spent right now. Anywho, I hope that everybody enjoyed this media showdown today, as always. And I hope that we got you through your workday, because that is always the goal. Or we tucked you in for bed if you're across the pond. Or, you know, you've made it through most of your day, because it's only 3 o'clock over there in Cali, going on 4. So I hope you made it through your afternoon in Cali. Everywhere else, I hope you've made it home safely and are preparing for dinner. And across the pond, I hope we tucked you into bed well. But that's going to do it for this edition. We'll see you on What Say You Wednesday, where you guys get to come up and tell us what you think on the topics. But until then, you guys, thank you as always to Poppington, to Dre, to Kristen. Again, we did it in the beginning. Throw your prayer hands in the chat for Goddess. Hopefully she'll be back Wednesday, if not Friday. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace, everybody. I was expecting Pop to